Here we go. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagard-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only, Z, a single Zagard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends. We are joined with Andrew AKA TheMythologyGuy to play some more Nioh.
I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was on a trip and my flight back got delayed, so I wasn't able to make the stream.
So blame the airlines.
Yeah, blame airlines for what happened.
Just all of them, all the airlines.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Yeah, they're the fault.
And the previous week, like, he wanted to get the Record of Ragnarok vid done, so, which he did a great job on.
Yeah, we actually, I almost wasn't going to be able to stream today, because as those of you who follow me in the Discord know, I woke up on Monday, and I was having bad back problems. And I woke up on Sunday, and it was bad, and then it got a little better on Monday, but it wasn't enough to where I felt comfortable streaming.
Why is the intro playing again?
I have no idea. I guess
what happened? Did you press the wrong button?
I guess I just sat there for too long. Anyways, so what happened? I'm a lot better now. I basically don't feel it at all, and so I really want to get a stream up before I have to leave, which tomorrow, for a thing with Claire that we have been planning for months.
Yeah,
so.
They're going to a sex dungeon.
No, it's a sex castle in the sky.
Okay.
Anyways, let's play Nioh before we get sucked into an evil dungeon. Is the camera lagging? I can't tell. Chat, let me know if camera's lagging.
Yeah, are we laggy laggersons?
Here, I'll give it to you for now.
Are we in a new area, or...?
Yes,
Yeah.
we started a new area. Who followed,
It's
by
been
the
3
way?
weeks.
Thanks for following, Tyrone. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Alright,
where do we
cool.
have missions?
Cool, Toko's here, Direwolf is here, Paul the video game NPC is here.
Oh, Paul!
With a screaming dragon. Ah! Ah. Jake Fake Snake Cake says, I enjoy Mythology Guy's content. Do you play Smite? Eventually. People keep asking for that. I'm sure we'll stream that at some point.
I mean, maybe. I wouldn't...
You're the big MOBA guy. Like, you wouldn't want to do that?
Not really, because I wouldn't want to play it on controller. I'd want to play it on computer.
Well, I thought we'd do it on computer.
Well, we'd have to
like,
think about it, how we... There's no plans to play it on stream yet.
Right now, yeah. But
Maybe.
Look, a lot of people ask me to play Smite. I hear everybody. I do want to eventually do something with that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But right now we're playing Nioh, which is a Japanese mythology yokai game. It's really hard and it's really fun. Welcome back, Andrew. Thank you, Direwolf. Dino-Mite, welcome. I loved watching that video. I assume you're talking about the Record of Ragnarok vid. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. Andrew is back. Yes, he is, Baron.
Oh, this is a new monster. Ah, what the heck?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, this is like a, these guys are really hard. Be careful. So, these guys are like a corrupted, like... I want to say it's a corrupted monk, but that's not a good enough description because actually a lot of yokai are former monks.
Okay, well that
Yeah,
instantly.
these guys are a pain in the ass.
He's got his tongue out and everything. What a jerk.
But yeah, I think the official title is just that they're like corrupted monks, even though, again, a lot of yokai are monks. There's giant monk, there's like imp monk. Okay, I think we should try to clear out the area before we wake up the big boy.
What?
Oh, whoa, what the... Asshole! Where are you? Definitely don't want that while we fight the big boy.
Right above you.
Yeah, I know, I just wanted to stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and
Oh. I don't need to shoot him, I can get up to
No,
him.
you have to shoot him. That's the American way.
What kind of American?
What kind of American doesn't shoot someone?
Oh, a Kodama!
When given the chance. Why wasn't he here before? We were in this area. Come on now.
That's true. Why did you only show up now?
Look, I was on my lunch break. He was on his smoke break.
We were here for a different mission. Is that a Amrita? Kodama?
I don't remember which is which anymore. It's been too long.
You know, it's a great book, Witch.
Yeah, you told me about it. It's the one where the guy has to pick which witch he's gonna be.
Yeah, like...
And he's not even that evil. It's like, what do you want?
It's hilarious because the guy is a dark wizard, and he's not even an evil guy. He literally does it like it's his job, like as a representative of dark magic. Like he's so nice to like his servants, and he's so nice to like people he encounters. He's like, oh, that's right, you know, I didn't do any evil stuff today. Okay. It literally says in the book, he went out for the day to try to find his calling. When he got home to make up for the lost time, he invented a new spell for making people's hair fall out and created a bush whose thorns oozed blood. And he thought, all right, that should do it for dark deeds for the day.
That's pretty great.
It's so hilarious how it's like, he's only doing it because it's like his job. He's not a bad guy at all.
He's hired to do this job, and he's gonna do it.
He's so likable. I love it. Even when it's initially discovered, like when he's a baby, like you know, he has loving parents, and then they find out their kid has magical powers, and they think, oh, that's amazing. He's gonna be like a fairy godfather or some shit. But then like I don't remember who, I think it's a gypsy or something, tells them, oh, your kid has dark powers, so he's going to become a dark wizard. And the parents don't freak out or anything, they're just like, oh, okay, well, if he's gonna be a dark wizard, might as well be a good one. And they immediately go change his loving, like, baby nursery into, like, something out of a haunted castle. Because they're like, well, you know, it's just, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I love the nonchalant approach that book takes to this kind of thing.
Just because you have dark magic doesn't make you an evil person.
It's like, what was it? Zangief, you are a bad guy, but this does not mean you are a bad guy. I love it so much.
Same
It's
energy.
such a... Fuck!
It's such a fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's such a fuck.
Alright, everybody. Quote that. It's such a fuck.
It is such a fuck. I cleared the whole area, and then I still got killed. At least I found a Kodama.
See, this is what clearing areas will do to you.
Alright, I guess maybe just go for the monk. Well, definitely kill that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill that guy and the Oni just in case.
Yeah. You gotta kill that guy. You don't want this fucker throwing shit at you.
Literally shit. Well, that's one way to kill him.
Explosive shit. Blame the Dorn Airlines. Thank you for following Jake Fake Snake Cake, or did you already say that? I don't know.
I might not have said that one. I might not have seen that one.
I think you thanked Tyrone.
I did, yeah.
I'm really glad you guys liked the Record of Ragnarok video. That was a lot of work, and getting it public was a pain in the ass. Literally had to threaten to sue the company to get them to take the fucking strike off. I'm actually kind of amazed that it worked.
That just goes to show that most of these companies don't actually have a spine. They just have the legal power to make you not have a spine.
Yeah, it got copyright botted in 3 different areas. So it got 3 copyright claims on it. And, you know, I don't, like, you know, a bot is a bot. Usually when a human looks at it, like they can be like, oh, okay, here, we'll take that off. But sometimes a company is just an asshole. Like the creators of Adi Parouche and the creators of Halloween Ends are pieces of shit.
I'm not surprised Halloween Ends, that one.
And, like, so the Japanese company behind Record of Ragnarok doubled down on it at first. Within a day, by the way. I disputed it, and the next morning they were like, nope, we doubled down on all these copyright claims. You are, like, you know, at fault. You are stealing our business from us. And so then I appealed all 3 immediately, and I wrote, like, very longly worded, like, you know, honestly, I'm only using 5% of the content from your show. Like, and that 5% is 90% talked over. And, like, and I fully, like, spell it all out. What's annoying, though, is I spelled out almost all of this in the dispute. An appeal lets you write more, though. And then at the end, I was honestly in a pretty bad mood because I was annoyed at all the work you and I had put in, like getting fucked over.
Almost getting erased.
So at the very end of the thing, I just wrote what I remember that, you know, Japan doesn't really have a fair use law, so I kind of ended up writing at the end, what you are doing is illegal in America, and I will happily take this to court. I was kind of bluffing. I wasn't gonna take it to court. So what am I supposed to do? But I wrote that shit. And then, weirdly enough, you remember I told you originally they responded within a day, but now a few days go by. I don't know if they were having a talk or something. And then, like, right before, you know, the day before it went public, like, I suddenly get an email, and I was like, oh no, they've tripled down on it because I saw, like, the email notification. It says, claims released. And I'm like, what? They took all the claims off. I'm like, aha, it worked.
So if you're ever in a legal battle, try to bluff your way through.
Try that.
Although if they have good lawyers, it might not.
Don't bluff too hard. Like, but you know, it might work.
Of course, if you can, always get an actual legal representative.
I actually tried to contact Legal Eagle's law firm about it, like, because I was considering, like,
oh fuck,
I was like, I want this video to go up, and you know, I know Legal Eagle knows how to beat this kind of shit, but I couldn't find a way to get in contact with a lawyer without like signing up for like a membership thing, so I wasn't even sure what to do there.
I'm not surprised. Their lawyers like making money.
I know.
Like, really like making. I killed that guy for us, so.
Yeah, and he stays dead, which is sweet.
And he was probably the most annoying in this first section.
If I recall correctly, the mission of this mission is to wipe out all of those monk guys.
Ah, I see. Well, now that we killed one, we know we can kill the rest.
We've got one. 2 more, I think.
Somebody asked, what's the story of Nioh? What's it based on?
Okay, it's actually inspired by a true story, very loosely, of a European pirate who became a samurai. That's why the main character is white. I still think it would have been... I would have been fine with actually playing as a Japanese samurai, but it is fun to go from Europe to Japan and see the huge difference and everything.
Yeah.
So that part is cool. But yeah, the story of this game, as far as I can tell, is basically this guy was in Europe, and this evil sorcerer was in Europe, trying to, like, gather the power of, like, energy stones, like the Philosopher's Stone.
Got it.
And the Japanese equivalent of those energy stones is called Amrita. So that dark wizard came to Japan to gather more of that energy, and the reason our character is following him is because that dark wizard stole our character's fairy friend, who I think he might be in love with, but it's not really made clear. I was trying to dodge, I fucked it up. Alright, here you go.
Fucking instant deathers.
Yeah, didn't I have full health? I don't know. So we followed him here to get our Tinkerbell friend back, and along the way we're helping out other samurai and ninjas, so we're building alliances. And it looks like what's going on is the villain, the dark wizard, whose name is Kelly, what a name, like, is trying to get, like, a war to start here, because, like, it will lead to more tragic death, which leads to more yokai, which leads to more Amrita. That's what I think is going on.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And honestly, the story sounds good, but it is not presented very well.
Or maybe it is and we're just not paying enough attention. It's not really capturing our interest that much. We're here for the cool fights and the cool yokai.
Oh, dodge that bear.
I know the creators of this recently made a Chinese version, which sounds really cool. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, I believe.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that when that came out. I find it interesting that they made 2 Japanese versions and then made a Chinese.
Yeah, well, Nioh was good, and then I think they wanted to, like, perfect it, so they made Nioh too, and then they were like, and as a big Myth fan, I get this, they were probably like, alright, now we want to try another culture, and then they went Chinese, and I hear Wolong's pretty darn good, so, yeah, good for them.
We have a shortcut up here.
Yep.
We are really low on our elixirs.
Yeah.
So I think I might swap our...
Yeah, I might want to switch to the elixir Kodama. We're losing a lot of elixirs in this mission.
Yeah, which I did not... That surprising.
Yeah. You're fighting those fucking monk guys. They hit really goddamn hard. If you... Pro tip, never get hit by this attack. Yeah. That pretty much will destroy you. Even if you're blocking.
I guess I have to be front to do the
Yeah, you gotta face them, Shane. It's rude not to. Oh, we can level up. Oh, it was an elixir Kodama that I found.
Oh,
okay, good for right now. Go ahead and level up. Do whatever you like. Nani? Ooh, that's pretty good. That's good for everyone.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Thank you, Paul, for the Omaiwa. That is very accurate to the current scenario.
As a person who also loves pineapple on pizza, I applaud your excellent taste, Mythology Guy. Oh, I'm going to have to inform you that I believe you misunderstood a previous video. I hate pineapple on pizza. He likes pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple on pizza is so good.
I despise it, but good for you. How was your week, Andrew? What did I do this week? Well, my brother's in town, so that's cool.
Oh, no, Coaster's back.
Yeah, he just got here. We went and hung out at the old house, because, like, our piece of crap dad's out of the country right now. You know, the guy who can't afford to pay either of us back the money he owes us, but then goes on a trip to China.
I'm not even gonna try and touch up the 10-foot pole.
Yeah, so that was fun. It was fun hanging out with my bro. Oh, you know what? What was something fun that I found recently? Metatron, who is a YouTuber I really like, mentioned me in one of his videos, so that was fun to see.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Like, you remember the Little Mermaid video we made?
Yes.
He was making a video about race changes in fiction, and he used a segment of the Little Mermaid video as a source. So
which part?
Was cool. The part where we show that the Little Mermaid wasn't actually green in the original story.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because apparently that debate is still going on.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And he gave credit and everything. He was like, this is from the mythology, it's really great content. I was like, oh, thank you, man.
It was good, man.
Yeah, Metatron's a really great guy from what I know about him, and, like, he's an expert historian, and he makes his points really well. So, yeah. And apparently he loves our content, so that's... Yeah, he's commented on videos before saying he really likes things. It's really nice to see. And we do have some shared audience, because when I made the Cleopatra video, and even the stream we did right after the Cleopatra video, a lot of people were quoting one of his videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
So,
I like that.
it's cool to know we have a shared audience with that.
Can't trust none of these dolls up in here.
It's funny, kinda, to me, like, I do get where this comes from, but I still find it funny. How many people think I'm an expert in the mythology field? I wouldn't call myself an expert, because, like, I don't have any, like, degree in it or anything like that.
That's technically not what makes someone an expert.
I know, but I don't think I have, you know, anything to back up being called an expert. I personally refer to myself as a myth enthusiast. That's what I am. For me, it's a hobby, and I enjoy it very much.
I mean, at this point, it's not a hobby.
Well,
literally.
Okay, but I literally got into it because it was a
Yeah.
hobby, and, like, you know, I'm... Like, a lot of people ask me, like, oh my god, what university did you study it at? I dropped out of City College.
The University of Nothing.
And the reason I bring this up is because I did recently have some people message me online saying, hey, since you're an expert in this field, can you help me with this? And I'm thinking, I'm not an expert, but I'll do my best.
At best, I think you should probably call yourself knowledgeable. Because you are...
I am knowledgeable
Yeah.
in it. I'm not going to, like, deny
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
that humble.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
No, yeah. I'm knowledgeable in it. I enjoy it very much, and I think I know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, I think the last two monks are in that place you were just in and beyond those big stone doors.
I tried to dodge, but I fucked up.
Alright, I think you're out of elixirs. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't think you're gonna be able to fight those guys with no elixirs.
Yeah,
and
I
the
wasn't
health
planning
you're
to.
at.
I wanted to just
Yeah.
explore where I
Yeah.
can. Hopefully, maybe get some. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the shrine.
Yeah, you should. So yeah, I've had a pretty decent week. I've been trying to finish a video on the Snow White remake, because, again, people have been asking me to talk about that because of the stupid dwarf thing. So yeah, I've been trying to do that. And been planning out what the next inaccuracy vid will be. So yeah. Pretty decent week. My Wi-Fi not be swell. Oh, that sucks. My week's been good. They revealed the new Kamen Rider season. Oh, I know Toko loves that. And it's going to be themed around alchemy, and the main villains are named and based on the three fates from Greek mythology. Oh, that's interesting. Clotho, Atropos, and what's the third one's name? Yeah, I don't remember. I know Clotho's the spinner, and Atropos is the cutter.
So you don't know the
measurer's name, yeah. That's the one I always forget. I'm sure somebody in the comments knows it.
Clotho makes sense, because since she's...
It's where we get the word cloth from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because spinning, yeah, on a weaving thing, so yeah.
Weaving.
I don't think we got anything from Atropos, though.
I think Atropos is a word, actually.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
I'd have to look it up. I think it means, like, it's basically an old word for nihilism.
I think it's... I don't remember what this comment refers to, but it's the 1600s, Zagard. America doesn't exist yet.
Oh, no. My time machine worked, and it went in the wrong direction.
Great mythological man. Do you ever plan on making videos just explaining stories like your Greek and Japanese story? The shockingly similar stories one. About going to the underworld for a loved one and not getting them back. Do you plan on making videos in that format? Great Explorer. Yeah, that's a series I want to continue, and I have a lot of ideas for more of it. Like, one of the big ones that I'm going to eventually do, that actually a lot of people asked for now on that video, was I wanted to compare the different flood myths. But not just floods, like floods that wiped out giants, because there's actually a lot of that in myth.
Specifically giants?
Surprisingly, yes. In Aztec myth, the Kinametsan giants were wiped out by a flood. In Norse myth, the first generation of giants were wiped out by the flood of Ymir's blood. Even in Christianity, some consider the Nephilim to be giants, and they were wiped out by the Great Flood. Greek mythology has a Great Flood, but I don't think that one wiped out the Gigantus. I think that one wiped out someone else. But either way, I can bring it up as just, hey, here's another flood, by the way. And I do believe that the reason there are so many Great Flood myths is because there actually was a Great Flood. I believe there was one. You can say it's like Noah's Ark, or it's just the Ice Age ending or something like that. It's probably one of those. But I think the fact that nearly every culture has a Great Flood story can only mean that there probably was a Great Flood at some point, which it doesn't even sound that far-fetched, you know, floods happen.
Yeah, there probably was a Great Flood, much like how Pompeii, the great volcanic disaster, exists.
Yeah.
And I love how Pompeii is such a big disaster, and most people a surprising amount of people don't even know that that's the reason we have the word volcano. That volcanoes didn't exist.
I didn't know that!
Volcanoes, we didn't have a term for volcanoes before Pompeii. And it's literally because there was a Roman philosophizer.
Philosophizer?
Sorry, a Roman poet.
Are you philosophizing over there? Oh shit, where's the fucking... is it not where you fell? Is it where you fell from? Sometimes that happens.
I think it's where I fell from, which isn't... It's an easy area, enough area to get back to. But yeah, there was a Roman poet who wrote that it was like the rage of Vulcan himself.
Oh yeah, see, it's up there.
So that's how we get the word volcano, because Vulcan.
That makes sense. I personally, I've been to Pompeii, and you know they have like exhibits where you can see the ash-covered bodies and everything. I thought that was horrible. I was there as like a teenager, And I thought, shouldn't we bury these? That was what I honestly thought. I know everyone has their own, like, thoughts on, it's like, well, you know, it's history, so we can see it, and I remember thinking, well, you know, maybe take some pictures and then bury them. Like, shouldn't they, like, be put to rest? Like, that's just how I feel about it. Like, you know, some of those are children.
Yeah, I don't have any opinion either way about it.
It's fair. I just remember thinking that.
The bigger question is, why didn't the ancient Romans bury them?
I think they kind of stayed away from that area for a while.
Yeah, but eventually, wouldn't some ancient Romans have gone up to there and been like, should we bury these? And then
I don't know.
Did they all say, just no, fuck those people. We have our burial rights, but not for them. I mean, maybe they did think that that town had
maybe they thought
the
that
gods.
town had been cursed or something.
Yeah, so maybe that's why they don't bury them, because there's like a belief in Rome that...
I know, I just mean like nowadays.
I mean, there are still people out there who believe in curses and stuff. So.
Yeah, I guess so. But wouldn't that be the way to get rid of a curse? Burying the dead?
You know, maybe they think that those dead were the ones who caused all these issues, and burying them would bring the issues back.
Jeez.
I'm not saying they make sense, I'm just saying this is maybe what someone thinks. What do you mean I'm already dead? Happy to see you back, Andrew. Wow, everybody's happy to see Andrew back, but I'm gone, and they're all like, fuck you, we're just here for Andrew.
Are we caught up on the chat?
Not quite. Let's see.
But yeah, I do want to do more shockingly similar stories, and there's another series I want to start called Mythconceptions, and some people might be thinking, isn't that a Jake W. series? I had the idea too before he started it, so I'm still gonna do it.
More than one person can have the same idea and do it. Think of how many people have written basically the Superman character or Batman character.
Besides, how many... Myth channels always cover similar stuff.
Yeah, video game channels will review the same video game and nobody's like, this guy already reviewed it, so you can't. Yeah. That's not how that works.
I know. It's funny, like, I thought Mythconceptions... Oh, no! Oh, just made it.
You still got hit.
Yeah, I know, but that would have been an instant kill if
okay.
I hadn't gotten away in time. I hate those fucking boulders. The boulder.
The boulder is here to crush you beneath his toes, emoji.
I don't think that's what he says.
The boulder is very up on the internet lingo.
I don't think he is. Is there not a big guy down here? That's the whole reason I came down here.
The boulder is the big guy that you will have to deal with. Fear the boulder.
Looks like there's something behind.
What is Nioh based on? It's based on a real person or some myth or story or something.
It's
a combination.
It's based on a real person from history, and then the stuff you encounter is stuff from Japanese legend.
So yeah, it's a mix of a lot of things. Well, just like with
this guy's gonna come to life.
What? No. How did you know that? How could you have figured
Just
that?
a lucky hunch, I guess.
A lunch?
Exactly.
Lunky hunches will now be referred to as lunches. How is electricity hurting a guy made of stone?
Shut up.
You know what?
That's how.
That's not any more of a logical illogical. Ooh, ice Oni bee. That's cool. Or are they supposed to be blue?
I don't know.
Either way, it's cool.
There's something blue.
I'm gonna assume it's ice. Generally in Japan, when it's a light blue.
So
color,
now we've got
ice.
lightning ice.
Lightning.
Okay.
It's not any more of an illogical reason than in Naruto that the weakness for Earth Elemental magic is Lightning Elemental magic.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, Earth would absorb lightning.
That's what everybody says, but it was after the time skip in the show, because basically every show has a time skip, or every shonen has a time skip.
I might be able to stun this guy.
And
yes!
And then there's another guy around the corner waiting for you.
Yeah, see, he's already almost dead, and now he's dead.
Nice.
Great. Yeah, that's a good thing. If you headshot the giant skeletons, you knock them down temporarily. Like, before they notice you.
Yes. Does it work on those guys?
I don't think so. Oh,
did a lot of
damage, though, actually. Hold up. Let's Okay, now let's not waste arrows. I can finish him off.
Arrows should be easy to make, to be honest. Like, mechanic-wise, they should be. Not sure why they made it so different. I guess because they want you to have to interact.
They want the game to be difficult, that's why. You can kind of tell which ones won't come to life.
Yeah, the ones who will come to life are usually a little more gray. The ones who won't are more black color.
And the ones that will come to life don't have, like, broken pieces.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll bet more Oni bees are gonna
But yeah,
show
in
up
Naruto,
there.
when they were, when they first started explaining that there's elements to the chakra, it's like, okay, so water is strong against fire. Okay, that makes sense. Fire is strong against air. Okay. Air is strong against lightning. I guess that makes sense. And lightning is strong against earth. I'm sorry. What?
See, that fucking boulder is gonna come down.
What? No, it's no way. It's totally fine. This isn't gonna be an Indiana Jones moment. Is that a boulder or a door?
Ah! Maybe it's a door. I guess this was the big surprise, this fucker.
And then a boulder shows up from behind you. It goes uphill.
That's bullshit! It's Boulder Dash!
No, it's Sisyphus.
Okay,
Nice.
he's out. And these guys stay dead, which I like.
Hi,
You're a boulder?
I
guess
friends.
there is
Hi,
a-
Alexios.
Oh, Oh, there is a boulder! I knew it! I knew there was a fucking boulder!
Almost baited you.
God, I almost died. Hello, Alexios. Nice to see you.
What company that studio makes Record of Ragnarok?
I don't know. It just, like, the company name on there was just, like, Record of Ragnarok Japan. Like, so, yeah. I guess it's that.
There's a guy on the right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Motherfucker.
We should be able to make arrows. It just sticks in...
Oh, come on! Damn it! I'm sorry you have to go all the way back there.
Oh no, I have to play this game.
But at least all the sentinels leading up to that guy are dead. Okay, you can also go there. There should be a way very close to you. No, not that way. Down there. I'm guessing that door I got up to is where the third monk guy is.
Monkey. Big.
Yeah. I screwed up. I screwed up.
Pocket full of kill him. It's fine. Screwing up is part of life.
The protagonist is based on a real man called William. He didn't go around Japan killing yokai and wizards. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Damn. Andrew, once Twitch blocked me for a week, and when I asked them about the reason behind the block, they refused to answer. Can I sue Twitch? You can... Look out, look out, look out! Yeah, there you go. You can try, but I don't see that working.
Considering the fact that tech companies basically can get away with... Oh, what?
You might want to heal. Yeah, like, you could try, but, like, I don't know, they might use some, like, contract thing saying, we reserve the right to ban you for no reason.
Oh, damn it, we don't have any arrows, so I
Oh,
can't...
shit. Can't do the thing I did. Oh, this is not good. If you want, I can take the guy down. I know his patterns.
No, I gotta figure it out.
Or you can just run past him. That's also probably an option.
All those pots, though, that I'm worried about. I can probably fight him.
Threatening to sue is the best idea. Gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3. I hear that game is great, and I'm really happy to hear it, because the people who make that game are awesome. Like, you know, they're asked, like, are you gonna put any microtransactions in? And they're like, fuck that, no. We believe in delivering a full game. Like, and I'm like, thank you. Happy Samhain, Andrew. Any plans on a special video or anything? Is it Samhain already? It's not even September yet. I mean, I usually save like Samhain or like October or like Halloween related videos for October. One thing I do every year is a Halloween, where all of the videos in the week leading up to Halloween are Halloween related, like all the shorts and shit. Okay, I already killed that guy. Be ready for a boulder, though.
We already activated it.
Oh, was it this? Okay.
Yeah, this was the same area. We were right next to it, by the way.
Alright, okay, never mind.
This is right next to the shrine. It's just that way to the left.
Oh. And this guy's gonna come to life. This is the last sentinel of this mission.
That we know of.
No, this has gotta be it.
They'll summon a new sentinel.
Yeah, America exists and is even named at this point after Amerigo Vespucci. Okay.
You mean in the story of the...
Yeah, I think... Well, yeah, actually, it is the 1600s. Wouldn't America have already been discovered at this point?
I mean, technically, America was discovered before...
well, I mean, wouldn't it already be named at this point? Like, wouldn't it be the Americas at this point? And the United States obviously doesn't exist yet, but, you know, there's still the Americas. Canada is America. Brazil is America.
Everywhere.
And, I mean, it is, honestly.
Get out of my country. Get out of America. But we're in Japan. Every country is America.
Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Bandit Key.
Okay, done.
This is the wrong way.
I thought you said just go in and go left.
Maybe I went... Yeah, turn around.
Oh yeah, no, this leads up to that other entrance. I'm gonna surprise him. This is gonna be so amazing. It's gonna be so cool. Hey, dude. I'm not gonna shoot at you. That would be a waste, and I don't even have any arrows.
He's gonna shoot at you.
You know what? I'm just gonna let him stay there forever. He can think about that life he has chosen. Yeah, so I guess this wasn't the way. Okay.
This is not the way. That's the way. Sorry, just go straight.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Break all the pots here.
Little monk guys. Okay, there's gonna be another goddamn boulder. I'm sure of it.
Baron is talking about America, the nation, not America, the continent. Ah, I see. Which YouTuber Metatron did you see? Yeah, I checked. I'll watch that later. Okay. We go up.
Okay. Oh yeah, this guy still isn't dead.
I got close, but then he one-shotted me.
Yeah, these sentinels are fucking powerful. This one especially, actually. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay, we still don't have enough to level up, so it's not like I can go do that and come back. Alright, but at least that sentinel's finally dead. And I have a super. I might use it on this guy, because...
That's fine. We only have one more after this anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the ice Oni beam. Yeah. And there goes your
That was the shortest lasting shit ever. Fucking hell. Forgot how hard this guy... He hit so hard, one hit got rid of the whole super. Don't you think that's a little broken?
What? No, it's totally fair, Andrew. This is all... it's to train you. Make you stronger, better, faster.
Are you quoting that song?
Smarter. I want to tell you the comrade Kiva, which executed mediocrity.
I was blocking! What the fuck? Alright, here we go.
Did you know that the great philosopher Pythagoras, creator of the Pythagorean theorem, was a vegan who advocated for eating meat, and his theorem could not be made by him?
What, how does a vegan advocate for eating meat?
Maybe he just didn't enjoy meat, but he advocated for it.
Happy to see you back, Andrew. Hope everyone's having a good day. By the way, the Ragnarok video was awesome. Amazing work as always. Thank you. So was a vegan who advocated for eating meat.
Okay, well.
And his theorem could have... Oh, no! It's all gone!
No.
Oh, no! There goes 28,000 XP. Everything we gained in these caves. Fuck. You know, I've had enough of this shit. I'm just gonna gun it. I've had it with this crap. I'm just gunning it. Yep. Just gun it. I don't care.
Boulder.
I know, but you have to get, like, this far to activate it, or... Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. You have to get that far. Stupid fucking guy. I hate this guy. Yeah, and yeah, we're out of, like, spare elixirs, so that's a problem.
It'll be fine. We leveled up once, so it's not like we lost 2 levels.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus.
Kind of trapped you.
Yeah, he cornered me. Okay, I got out of it. It's fine.
Is he supposed to be like a sumo Oni?
Something like that.
Because he did like a sumo.
Yeah, he did a sumo thing.
Sumo Slammers, the video game.
Yeah, there you go. Piece of shit.
Electrocuted him.
Okay, I didn't get hit by the whole thing. Okay, I can do this. And he's dead. Fuck that guy! God, okay, we never have to go into this stupid cavern again.
What do you mean? We love this cavern. It showed us our true weaknesses.
Just give me rewards, don't give me a yokai. Thank you.
And then the reward is a yokai.
Reward is another sumo guy. God damn it.
About the Little Mermaid being green, I would have actually cared more about the remake if she was green. Can Prince Eric still love Ariel if she was somewhat inhuman in appearance? I mean, the point of the movie is supposed to be the original movie, and this is everybody takes away incorrectly. They're like, oh,
I'm going the wrong one.
He just fell in love with her because she was beautiful. Well, he fell in love with her voice, and then the Sea Witch, Ursula, tells her, you gotta get rid of your voice, that's the only way he'll ever truly love you. But the reason he fell in love with her was because of her voice.
You followed me, stalker?
If you died here, you'd be right next to him. I like how you're fighting him off poison.
Fuck off. Now I got the super back, at least I can use that for the next guy.
And the other thing is, remember, she, the whole thing that she uses as a spell is to become human, not just grow legs. I know in the original it was basically just grow legs, but it still isn't become human, so she would lose her green skin when she became a human. Even if she was green. And while her having green skin I think would be an interesting idea, I don't think it would have changed enough to really make the movie
the people who did the remake don't understand the original.
Honestly, like, you know who understood it the most out of the people who did the remake? And he probably should have just directed the remake, was Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Except for that Scuttlebutt song.
Yeah, I think that, honestly, I think he was just, like, kind of messing around. Because they told him to write,
You know, it's like, he's just doing what he was told to do, but I personally really don't like that there's an in her head song after she loses her voice, because I really think that takes away from the gravity of the fact that her voice is gone. Like, she's just, I get the point, but for my personal taste, it's like she's just lost her voice and immediately starts fucking singing. It's like, stop it! You completely took away the gravity of what happened.
I think it actually does the opposite. I think it adds the gravity more, because she's singing, she's talking about all these beautiful things she's seeing, and then when she sees the prince she's been trying to meet, she tries to say something and can't. So it's like she's trapped in her own body now.
Honestly, it almost makes her, in my opinion, makes her look a little stupid, because during the song she's saying, and once he hears my voice, it's like, you just gave away your voice. Did you forget that in 5 seconds? Like, in the original, I know she kind of tries to talk to him for a second, but it feels more instinctive, you know, or, like, because, you know, normally you would try to talk to someone, but in the remake, she's like saying, "Oh my god, I'm gonna talk to him and he's gonna love me." It's like, are you this dumb? Like, you just gave up your voice. Like, I also really hate, like, how they keep calling it a siren song in the remake. They don't know what a siren song is. Like, a siren is not the same thing as a mermaid, and if it's a siren song, that implies that she's hypnotizing Eric.
I mean, to be fair, that is what happened.
No, that's what Ursula's doing, yeah, but Ursula calls Ariel's singing voice a siren song.
That could be Ursula thinking only as mermaids.
I think Sebastian calls it that too, though.
Maybe he does. I don't remember.
You're like Ursula's like, you're going to have to give up your siren song. It's like, wait, is she like hypnotizing Eric? Like, you guys don't know what a siren is.
Yeah, that one I can kind of wave away as like, because it sounds more magical that way. Because there isn't really a creature.
Yeah. I guess, but like, there's so many things that show they don't understand the original. Like, they got a great singer to play Ariel, but like, in scenes where you're supposed to be mixing singing with acting, she doesn't really pull off the acting all that well, in my opinion. Like, also, like, you remember in the original when she's singing Part of Your World, like, she goes, "Wish I could be," and she says it in such a longing way. Now in the remake, they replaced that with fucking showing off, "Wish I could be."
Yeah, the riffing.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like,
I'm not a fan
what
of
is this, the
riffing.
national anthem? Stop it. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I agreed. I'm not a fan of riffing, in general. And so when you add it to a moment like that, I was not happy. Remember, you have to heal.
Here you go.
Well, at least
So,
it's easy.
yeah, I didn't like the remake, and some people say it's better than the original, and that makes me very sad.
I don't think it's better than the original. I think there are things in it I do really like. I think there are things they did better than the original, and other things they didn't do better than the original.
Oh, and another thing that shows they don't understand the original is like, oh no, we can't have a man save the day at the end. That's offensive. We have to be empowering and have her kill her. So it's like, she saved Eric fucking 3 times beforehand already. Like, you can't have, like, Eric balance it out. Like, I always thought that was a cool thing about their relationship. Is it starts with her saving him, then later he saves her, and him saving her is what gets Triton to stop hating humans. But in the remake, it's just oh, you defeated Ursula, and she goes, yeah, but Eric was there too. It's like, oh, cool. It's like, you guys are idiots.
Like I said, that is one of the things I think is worse in the remake.
Yeah.
One of the things I think is better is you get to see more of Eric as a prince.
That I liked,
outside,
yeah. No, yeah. That's one... I completely concede that Eric's development is a lot better in the remake. But that doesn't make the movie better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you're
saying
saying that. It's just I know there are people.
I'm reiterating this for the chat so they don't think this is like, I think it's amazing and you think it's bad. I still think it's worse than the original.
I think it's one of the better Disney remakes, but that's not a high bar.
Yeah, that's really high enough. When more than half of them are just worse in every way.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
I see people still argue, by the way, that the Maleficent movie is better than Maleficent the original.
Oh, go to hell, anyone who says that.
Oh, fuck.
When you see him, like, squat, like, dodge to the side.
Yeah, he'd been using, like, this tongue... I should have gotten rid of that other guy.
Yeah. Come all the way back to the shrine with me.
Maybe I can do that.
Thanks for following Polo Zig JJ, and thanks for following Sage JX.
Well, I died. This guy hits like a fucking truck on a truck.
Opinion on the new law in America that anyone named Andrew will be ascending to the new world. Well, that sounds like an interesting law.
I'm going to repeal this law and say it's only people who are named Zagard.
That does sound like something crazy Grandpa Joe Biden would come up with.
That sounds like something anybody in the current government.
Poor kids are just as capable as white kids.
Sorry.
What a horrible thing to say. What are you insinuating there, Biden? Joe, are you alright? Do you need a minute? I hate this thing. Fuck off.
Let's not get too into that, because that's going to open a can of worms.
No, yeah, but come on, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. 2024 is going to be an interesting year. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter what side you on or you like or whatever. It's going to be an interesting year.
I think we can all agree it's going to be interesting.
It'll be like that episode of South Park when they were deciding who would be president yet. I want to know what nicknames they come up with the next two candidates.
Are you talking about the giant douche and the turd sandwich?
Yes.
I think that's just what South Park always calls them, though. So
is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because they had an episode in like I think it was like it was an early season where like the kids jokingly like for their like school mascot are like, how about a giant douche and a turd sandwich? And then it's a metaphor for like every election is between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. And then, yeah, they obviously were able to easily reincorporate that in 2016. They're like, yeah, this really is very much a giant douche versus a turd sandwich.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, I kind of lucked out there.
Guys.
I kind of lucked out there that he didn't hit me with that supercharge.
You have your special, by the way.
Yeah, now I'm going to use it. Okay. So even when blocking that tongue attack, which is his weakest attack, takes out like a third of my super. God damn. Are we gonna spend the whole stream on this fucking mission?
It wouldn't be a first. It wouldn't be the first.
This isn't even a main mission. This is a side mission.
I will kill him. I will.
Yeah, go get him. You know what? If we have the super during one of my turns, I won't use it. I'll let you use it. I keep using the super.
It's no big deal. I probably would have lost it just as easily as you.
Alright, Pythagoras possibly worked off the back of his colleagues or just passed it on to his successors to teach it around. You know, a lot of people who make discoveries, like, utilize the discoveries of the people around them, you know. Yeah, I don't think that's unheard of. Like Samuel L. Jackson once said, I've had enough of these effing yokai in this effing game.
Oh yeah, I remember when he said that exact line.
Yeah. Big Z, it's always good to see you too.
Oh, thank you. You know my favorite movie? Horses on a Boat.
Of course. Okay, Jimmy.
We saw Talk to Me last week.
Oh yeah. I thought it was alright.
I thought it was pretty good, but it's not my thing.
You're not a horror movie guy. Were you scared of it? Like, did it scare you?
There were elements where I was definitely scared.
Yeah.
And they did it well.
But then there was that one scene that was just hilarious. The foot scene.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was creepy, but it was like creepy.
The audience started laughing. That was not the intended effect, clearly. One goddamn hit. I'm glad we got rid of the cave one. Jeez.
Yeah. He literally just walked up.
Just like, get the fuck out of here. This one's a pain because we have to go, like, kill, like, 3 other guys first. We can't just run right to them like I did with that last...
One thing that isn't talked about enough, Ariel can write and read. She signed her name while looking. Why couldn't she just write?
Who says she was writing in English?
Yeah, that's my explanation for it. She was writing in Atlantean, and it's not the same thing as German or English or whatever place it takes place. Dutch, yeah, I think is where it is. Yeah, so that's my headcanon, where people say, like, Ariel's able to write, and it's like, yeah, but she's probably writing in Atlantean.
Or even if you want to say it's 100% English because it's written in English for us, what if she can only write her name?
Maybe?
I mean, there's a point in time where every kid can only write their name. Since it seems like they don't really have that many books in the undersea world.
You know what's another thing, I might have talked about this in my discussion video. It's so stupid. In the remake, Triton gets killed. He doesn't get turned into a sea worm. And then Ariel brings him back to life with the Triton. And it's like, well, why doesn't Triton bring back his wife then?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That was so stupid.
Maybe it's because he was killed with the Trident?
He died... No, he was killed by the eels.
Oh, that's
Remember how underwhelming and stupid it was?
Yeah, it would have made more sense if she had, like, captured him.
Yeah, you should have just done what they did in the original. Turn him into a polypi. Who cares?
Or even if she didn't do that, they could have had him, like, captured by the grasping hand thing.
I just made a huge grammar error. Turn him into a polypi. Polypi is the plural word. Still, though, I didn't make as many fuck-ups as the movie did.
And you noticed yours pretty quickly, too. Javier Bardem,
I really like Javier Bardem. Yeah. He is so checked out in that film.
Yeah,
and I don't even blame him. Just they're like they killed your mother. I will get through to you. You maniacs, you blew it up. Damn you old.
Very different movie.
Damn it, there's nothing for him to run into. That would have been great.
Just run off the edge.
Actually, he should have run off the edge. That would have been hilarious.
You can fall off the face of the earth for all hell I care. That's wrong.
He just says fall off the earth in the movie. He doesn't even say the face of the earth.
Oh, thank God, we're done with this.
Oh, God, it's over. Fuck that mission.
It only took us an hour.
Did it. It's over.
Do you want to open the door for me?
Yeah, it's so hot in here, man.
Normally we keep it closed because I have 3 cats and Andrew is allergic. I think it's discussed this before, but do you ever plan on making an every inaccuracy with DreamWorks Sinbad movie?
Here's the thing about that. I would if it was like an adaptation of Sinbad, actually, but that whole movie is not one of his voyages, so I'd just say the whole film. Actually, you know what? I might be doing every accuracy. That could be funny. like what we did with Frozen. But yeah, literally nothing from that film is in his original story, except there's a guy named Sinbad on a boat.
Yeah, okay. And I could easily see you making another video.
In fact, even the whole premise of the film is completely inaccurate, because he's encountering a Greek goddess, and it's an Arabian story. And don't get me wrong, I do like the film. I think it's a fun film, but, there was no reason to call it Sinbad. There really wasn't.
Yeah, it was not a good idea. I don't see the point.
I don't know why they. Okay, I know why they called it Sinbad.
Yeah,
it's for the name recognition, but there is no justification in calling it a Sinbad film. It has nothing to do with Sinbad. It has nothing to do with his story. It's not even in the right culture.
Andrew, you're just a hater. Why do you hate this film?
I like the film a lot. I love Eris in that movie, even though she shouldn't be there. I love her. She's so good. She's so well animated.
Look, she wants to take her chaos from Greece.
Sure. And the one thing I was never able to understand about that film, though, is so the whole story revolves around this book called The Book of Peace, and I have no idea what this book is or what it does. They kind of say something like, they say, the book protects all of us in the 12 cities. I go, oh, okay, so it creates, a force field, doesn't let evil forces in. Eris just walks right into the goddamn room where the book is and fucking takes it. It's like, so what does this thing do?
Well, you see, here's the thing. She's not actually evil. And shut up. Wait, is that animated film with the edge of the world and all that? Or am I thinking of a different film?
It is an animated film, and I do think they go over the edge of the world at one point, so you might be right.
Yeah, and the Book of Peace is in, this tower thing, right?
Yes. So you've seen this.
I've seen it. It's been so long since I've seen it.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, too, but I remember I watched it when I was a kid, we rented it, and I watched it a few times.
That is a good film.
Because I liked it. It's a fun movie. But it makes no goddamn sense.
Even as a kid, I knew that was probably a made-up story.
There's, it's how do I even do an inaccuracy? The whole story, culture, and everything is not in the original Sinbad. Yeah, I'd probably just do an accuracy then at some point. All right, so first off, there is a guy named Sinbad, and he's on a boat. Second, there is no number 2. That's it. That's literally it.
The only difference is this movie's actually fucking good.
Yeah. Well, Frozen isn't bad.
Frozen isn't bad.
It's just overplayed. Frozen 2 is garbage. I hate that movie. It's well animated. That's all I like.
It's well animated.
It's well animated. It has a couple of good songs in it. There we go. But
it has some good themes that are just not done well.
I want to make stronger weapons, but for that I need a stronger fire. That On Nioh made you know, told me there's some kind of fire yokai in the silver
Minds of Iwami.
Could I ask you to go there and take the source of their flames? I don't think that's how it works.
I will take their
But I'll do
penises off. And we will put their penises in the fire. And it will burn hotter than ever. Because nothing
I
beats
just
the
had one of
powers
those weird
boners.
hiccups where some tears came out of my eyes. I don't know what that was all
I know.
about.
Yeah, it happens. My Wi-Fi is horrible. Sorry, Paul. Are you in the same room? The same room as Andrew a hologram? We are all a hologram.
Everybody's a hologram. You're a hologram. Yeah, we definitely need to restock on elixirs. I'm gonna make sure. Do we have the elixir?
I will vote for Cthulhu. He said he will eradicate taxation and humanity. 2 thumbs up.
Sounds good.
Nothing promised but death and taxes.
Oh, I'm gonna check if we have any better gear. In the meantime, yeah, if we're behind on the chat, let's just catch up on
If only Google Translate existed in Atlantis. If only. The plot is that a teenager discovers that he's a part of a royal bloodline. Vampires must go on an adventure and become a king and overthrow the evil vampire king. Okay.
Okay, wow. As opposed to the good vampire king.
Why didn't you bring back your mother with the trident? Well, she nagged me so much. So.
Oh, God.
Some people were complaining about the live-action Errol having a bunch of different race siblings. I mean, Triton isn't good to his wife. It's Greek mythology. That's fair. I think the main reason why it didn't bother me is because they're supposed to each represent one of the different 7 seas.
Yeah, I actually thought that was an okay idea. And of course, it's there to explain the race change and everything. But again, like, you know, because there are so many differences, like, I want to... A part of me wanted to say you could have just made it a new, like, film, but I guess in some... I don't know. Just make it a film about a different mermaid. My God. Not every mermaid movie has to be The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Like you said in your Little Mermaid pre-review.
Like in the What Color is a Mermaid video. Like, there's so many.
And you could have done any of them and nobody would have gotten
Okay,
that.
this technically is 4 power lower than yours, but you have no familiarity with it, so I think it'll go way higher than yours. So let's do that one.
Yep. Sounds... Yep.
Great.
Some people were... Era crying in the corner. Not to get too political, but I split Oreos and eat the cream. You monster.
I do that too.
You're also a monster. I split Oreos and eat the cookies and throw the cream away.
Like a damn sociopath!
No, I don't like splitting the Oreos. I like eating them whole and dunking them in milk.
I do kind of both, you know. Because
Yeah,
there's a whole sleeve of Oreos, and of course I'm going to eat all of them. So,
it's not
so
a
you got to
question
mix
of how
up
many.
how you eat it.
No, I get that. That's actually a part of human psychology, is that our brains get bored when we're eating. That's why you don't eat things the same way all the time. You'll try to change it up. And also, if you're ever eating one food constantly, if you just eat a slightly different food, you can keep eating that the first one forever. For instance, there's this guy who was doing this like eat 10 gallons of ice cream in under an hour challenge.
Okay.
And he was eating it and eating it and eating it, and then he started gagging while eating it. So he ordered some French fries. He ate 1 fry and he was totally fine. The only reason he was gagging was because his brain was bored. He was not physically sick. His brain was just like, can I not eat sweets anymore?
Wait, did I put us over our weight limit? Shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no, you've eaten 1 too many sticky buns.
Okay, what did I do that put us over the weight limit? I think
I crush them and make them into a smoothie. That's one way to make... I would just get some Oreo ice cream and pour it in milk in a blender and make a milkshake.
Okay, here's some way less heavy armor
Silly
things.
dance. Okay, I'll do it. Where's my phone? Phony wony. Phony wony.
Okay, so we don't have our most powerful arm things on, but that's because we can't handle the weight. Okay, now I'm gonna try to sell some shit so I can level us up.
Does not show the number, which is
Ooh, select.
Gotta put a timer on for the shilly dance.
Shilly dance.
Shilly dance. We're shilling out.
This has been Shilly Shongs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Larry sing about his dead father.
This way you have something interesting
This
going
offends me. What you're doing offends me.
I have to do this. This is what was called for.
Is that what it was called for?
Oh my god,
Okay.
why is it so hot in this room while I have to do this silly dance? I kept the lights on.
Hey, we got some elixirs. Nice.
Why do I feel like it's like extra hot today?
And because fuck you, that's why.
Was it warm outside?
I don't know. Are you warm outside?
That's not an answer.
Are you though? Okay, let's see. I can. Doesn't do anything. I'm gonna make it so we can carry.
There we
more
go.
shit.
There's your shilly dance.
There we go.
Do you plan on making every inaccuracy on Disney Mythology's Disney Plus show?
Which show are we talking about?
I think he means all the Disney Plus shows.
But most Disney Plus shows have nothing to do with mythology. And now every mythical inaccuracy in I Am Groot.
The talking trees are usually referred to as nymphs, and they're female and very sexual.
Actually, isn't Groot's race called Floral Colossus?
I don't know. I don't know. No. Wait, isn't there a thing to pick up there? Is that
Is
light?
there?
Is that a light or a
Not a thing to
Okay.
pick up. It's just a bomb.
bong?
Is this Harold and Kumar?
Poison gas.
Speaking of which, hey, I
obviously-
unlocked this last time. Oh, hey, I unlocked this last time.
Someone came through and relocked it. Okay.
Some douchebag.
And then fuck, I'm forgetting what I'm forgetting what the wheel guys are called.
One Yudo.
Yeah, one Yudo just shows up.
I hope not. Oh god, we're here to find a fire yokai. Is that what we're here for? I
Most
hate
likely.
fighting the One Yudos.
You say that, but you're pretty good at fighting them.
It doesn't mean I like it. I'm pretty good at math too.
I enjoy the math. I don't enjoy.
I enjoy math. Oh shit! Fucking hell. Okay, I gotta
You got
break
it.
this
You're
really
big.
quick. Hey, fuck you! I'm trying to improve the air quality! It's a good thing I just leveled us up.
Yeah, I don't mind losing this. I'm Rita.
Still
now
like
we know.
1,000 or 2,000.
You said it like it doesn't take us 10 seconds. That much.
I mean, I wouldn't say 10 seconds, more like 11 or 12.
A little good stuff.
Wait, on Disney's Mythology Guy Disney Plus show? I don't think that's a thing, sir. Are you talking about, like, the, like, some people have asked if I'm gonna do the Hercules TV show, and yeah, I could do that at some point. Like, Record of Ragnarok's the first show we did, and, it wasn't too hard to do. One of the big challenges about it was that since it was Netflix and Netflix only shows you how much time is left, that was how I had to mark the things for him in the notes, and that made it harder to understand which parts I was referring to.
I figured it out pretty much.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, out of all the ones we've done, because I've gotten used to kind of your style and what you're trying to say,
Yeah.
this one actually, we only had, I think, like 2 or 3 errors. With me getting the wrong spot.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, fuck.
Go break the thing! Go break the thing! Or don't. Jane, our precious Amrita.
Well, I want to kill this guy over here.
So the reason the Vampire King is because his mother's three monster race, except for the humans, because they believe they are superior monsters. Want humans for food. I said mythology, yeah, not just mythology. I don't think there's a Mythology Guy Disney Plus show. If there is, please let me know so that I can file a lawsuit.
Oh, fuck.
There it goes. Yeah, it's okay. It was only
Oh,
like
2,000
2K.
of our Rita. I got it. If there was a Mythology Guy TV show, that would be,
I'd have a lot of questions, like so many questions.
He is Groot, that is all. His species is Groot.
We are Groot.
I know you are not in an insult anyway the most knowledgeable on Slavic myth, but what's your favorite Slavic creature?
Right now? What was that? What was that? There is actually one Slavic creature I think is really funny. The one that hangs out in the bathhouses.
What is it with you and liking the bathhouse demons?
There's a lot of bathhouse demons. It's not my fault.
You invented them, didn't you?
Yeah, kinda. All of them. All of them were my ideas.
Okay, so there's one to your right.
Yeah, I just want to get rid of this thing already.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's two of them, by the way, on this floor.
Yeah.
Wait, we killed the guy who creates these. Why are they still here?
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
What, is there another one hanging out who's like...
Can you follow me up here so that I can kill you up here, please?
By the way, you're poisoned.
Yeah, I noticed. Which is weird. I thought I, like, aired all the poison out of here.
Don't waste our arrows on a guy with that little...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're still getting poisoned. Oh, it killed him.
Oh, no! Fuck!
That's one way to
I
die.
hate these holes, man.
I mean, that's the point of them, you know?
By the way, it's important we do these side missions because, if the next main mission is what I think it is a hard mission. Like, it's called The Ocean Roars Again, and I remember a certain ocean-related mission being a pain in the ass.
If it's the one I think it is, I know what you're talking about.
You should do an inaccurate video of Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas. We were just talking about this. Or Halo Covenant's Great Journey. Halo? What does Halo have to do with mythology? Oh, that's a game series about fighting aliens. Seriously, what does it have to do with myth? Or are we just talking because they use the word Halo? Does Halo have anything to do with mythology? As far as I know, it doesn't.
I think it might be inspired by.
Even so, that's not something I can do an inaccuracy vid of.
Oh, I think you get poisoned as soon as you get down to here. That's why.
Probably. Hello, Wolf Pizza. Is Andrew AI generated? Was he ever real? Well, if I was, would I tell you?
That would be pretty advanced. You started, like, years ago.
Nope, he is a part of the Matrix. Imagine Disney just starts re-uploading your videos.
I wouldn't put it past them.
What's your favorite crayon flavor? Mine is red, crunchy and sweet. Listen. What kind of degenerate do you think I am? It's all about magic markers.
Yeah, we sniff magic markers here. We don't
and
need
with
crayons.
that, it's the orange one. That is delicious. Mine is blue, sour and tart. Now this is becoming a conversation. The Bannock, yes, that's the bathhouse demon. Bannock is the bathhouse demon. Yeah, I think the Bannock is hilarious.
Oh, fuck.
We are never going to destroy this one poison.
Yeah, but we're slowly getting enough on Rita.
Your battery is getting low. This is taking so long.
I have another controller. It's fine.
We're so bad at this. Oh my god. We suck
for the
so hard
vampires
at this
They aren't
game.
your average vampires. They're animal-themed, glass-stained vampires. What?
Yeah, okay.
That just sounds like you're adding a lot of things to be like, oh, look at how cool this can be.
Okay. What keeps getting us killed is we keep getting ambushed by everybody. We're gonna need to try to make that not happen.
We should tree them.
I see what you did.
A review of the mythology should have added more words in game. What? I'm confused. Or our Rita is right there.
Yeah, I know. I just I was waiting for the big guy to piece out.
I want a hillbilly samurai. Can we get a hillbilly samurai? Wouldn't that be so fun?
Probably a little fun.
Billy the Hillbilly Santa.
Billy the Hillbilly.
I just love being poisoned, Andrew.
I'm just gonna go around. And yeah, here's one. Okay, one gone. Finally. God. Oh, come on! God damn it!
I have to clip that. That was perfect.
I can't have a win! I can't!
Oh, that was too perfect.
Alright, well, I got rid of one of the stupid-ass things. And they don't come back, if I recall correctly, so at least there's that.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was a perfect FU moment.
A review of their mythology should have added more words in-game. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Someone in Discord suggested a video for Dragon Ball inaccuracy. I haven't watched it, but it doesn't seem very accurate. I think it could fit more into a YouTube short TikTok. Dragon Ball isn't something I can do an inaccuracy for, because it's not trying to actually adapt Journey to the West. It's doing its own, it's very much its own original story, but inspired by Journey to the West. It's like, it would be like if I did an inaccuracy video for the SpongeBob movie just because it was inspired by the Odyssey. like how that wouldn't work. you know?
You could do a video talking about how it's inspired.
I would, yeah, and I actually do want to eventually do a video talking about how Dragon Ball is inspired by Journey to the West. There's a series I want to start doing called How Myths Inspired. Like, and I could do, like, how myths inspired Lord of the Rings, how myths inspired Narnia, how myths inspired Dragon Ball, how myths inspired the SpongeBob movie, which is kind of funny. Like, if you think about it. Like, yeah, it's something not a lot of people know, is that, yeah, it was trying to be its own version of, like, the Odyssey. That's why there's a Cyclops at the end. And, like, you remember the character who's like a woman giving out ice cream that turns out to be a monster? That was inspired by the Sirens.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, at least I died up there.
Okay, we need to destroy the other poison thing.
But at least it's not poisoning that second level anymore, so that's good.
Yep.
And we're slowly getting. See, this is actually our big brain strat. We're purposefully dying to get more Amrita.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. This was all part of the plan.
Wait, you're not doing that?
I hate how the fall doesn't kill that guy.
Yeah, honestly, it nearly kills us, but he's like, I have shoes on.
And he especially because I, like, half kill him before the fall. It's like, does that fall, like, take, like, 1/10 of your health? Like, come on.
Hi, Goblin. One of my kitties, Goblin.
Can you please come up here so I can kill you? Please? Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And he died.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Now he
See,
did.
he died. No, he died when I said.
What I just said reminds me of... Have you seen that YouTube video of, like, that, like, road rage incident where, like, there's a guy, like, just sitting in his car, I guess after, like, maybe they bumped into each other, but he won't get out of the car because the other guy is, like, screaming at him from outside the car and saying, "Get out here so I can kick your ass!" People in the comments, not a good deal being offered here. You should offer ice cream. Get out here so I can kick your ass. I don't think he's gonna come out with that attitude. Fuck. I just realized I never grabbed our Amrita. I need to go get it. I need to get it.
Yeah,
this cannot all be for... Stupid poison!
Stupid poison
I hate
in
this
my game.
stupid fucking poison. Oh, there that goes. Now we've both lost a chunk of Amrita.
That's the way of this game.
I swear, if I have another turn, I'm just gonna gun it right over to the poison and destroy it. I don't care if I die.
Waiting for that guy on the right.
We are so bad at this game.
That's okay. I don't play games to be good.
I cannot have a win, Andrew talking to the YouTube support system.
Well, that's because it's essentially, at this point, not even a support system.
YouTube doesn't support anybody. YouTube sucks. YouTube doesn't care about their creators at all. And then they act like they do, which is where the big insult is, honestly. Have you ever seen Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas? If so, what's your least favorite thing? Yeah, we were talking about that movie actually quite a bit before you got here, Wolf Pizza. But yeah, we both really liked the film. My favorite thing in the film is Eris. My least favorite thing is the Book of Peace, because it makes no goddamn sense. And it's what the whole plot revolves around. Even as a kid, I was like, so what does it do? And, like, years later, I'm still like, what does it do? And I remember, like, watching, like, even, like, Nostalgia Critic talking about it once, and he was like, I don't know what this book does.
So you see, Andrew, it's very peaceful.
It's like, if it protects all of you guys, how come Eris can go right through it? And why does Eris even want to get rid of it if she can just go right through it? Like, what's the point of the book? What does the book do? Oh, also, they're transporting it on a ship at the beginning of the film, and that ship gets attacked by a freaking kraken, so the book's not protecting the ship. Like, what does the book do?
Look, it just tells you, like, hey, don't be a dick.
Oh, and the morons who have it set up in a tower, they only have one guy protecting it.
There we go, I got us past that.
Good job. It's done. No more poison.
At least in this area.
Oh god. I think you could do a every accuracy or every similarity for DB. Well, like, again, I think I would do a review thing or like a how mythology inspired this video, probably. Yeah.
Let me get my energy back up. Look out for the hole. There's a hole somewhere.
Don't you love poison levels? No!
Depends on the game.
I'm back. How's thy game goes? Well, you missed us getting our asses handed to us by the game. But, you know, we finally took out the poison in this area, so we can actually make progress now.
And the fucking guys in the last area.
Yep. Like the stained glass is
oh shoot, what the fuck, he's just hanging out there.
Holy shit, it's one of those guys. Ugh. To save you from being like the Percy Jackson movie? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Where are we saving from being like the Percy Jackson movie?
I love how you just walk right in front of that monk guy. He's like, hey, you don't bother me, I don't bother you.
Look, we have an agreement.
I'd say maybe don't fight that monk guy unless you have to, especially because it looks like he won't stay permadead.
Yeah. Unless we want to grind on some unreaders.
Yeah. Those guys should each give 100,000 unread.
I think that's a bit much.
And the dwellers should each give 1 million. And leveling up should only cost 1 unread.
That would get rid of the whole point of leveling.
You're not looking at this in a modern sense.
Wait, you moved your head.
You should hop down to that area.
Yeah, I just wanted to see. I'm just looking around.
What are you doing? Me? Nothing. I'm just hanging around.
Goblin, you're not supposed to be there.
He's talking to his cat, for anyone who wants to know.
Okay, so this...
Oh, the Book of Peace saves you from being like the Percy Jackson movie.
Ah.
Of course, I'm sure that's very deep in the lore of Sinbad.
Okay, so this was not the correct way.
Like, yeah, I really enjoy the DreamWorks movie. I think it's really entertaining. But I would really love to see like a well-animated movie adapting like some of the actual stuff Sinbad did. Sinbad's stories are really cool. Like he fights like giant serpents and like rocks, not
Giant
rock,
birds.
not rock as in a stone, but yeah, like in Arabian legend, rocks are these gigantic birds that like can like devour elephants and shit. It's really cool.
Not sure where to go. Maybe we have to kill them.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we do. I mean, is there a way to get to the other side of that? It looks like that's where we're supposed to go. Let's look around. So clearly you're supposed to get over there somehow. Let's see what are the ways you can get over there.
What's the point of having a mini-map on the top right when I can't even really see it?
The mini-map barely helps, honestly. Very barely. Okay, so you'd have to, like... Okay.
I was thinking I could drop down there.
At least we have more elixirs now. Maybe you have to kill that monk, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
It's looking increasingly like it's...
Oh, wait. Just look at him. I think if you shoot that barrel next to him, it'll explode. Maybe with the gun, to make sure. Yeah, there you go. But it did, like, no damage. What the fuck? That's supposed to do a lot of damage. Is something wrong with the game?
Yeah, we're not strong enough so our bullets don't penetrate.
Yeah, you gotta level up those bullets!
Okay, I need to get something to eat real quick. I'll be right back. I have a headache forming.
I can definitely see why you would have a headache forming at this point.
That's not why. I did not get a lot of sleep because I had to wake up at 8. So I had, to make sure I was awake and ready at 8, I had an alarm going at 7 o'clock and every 15 minutes after that.
I'm leaving. Fuck you.
Don't forget our armory.
I just realized there's a ladder right over there. I could have just gone down.
Don't forget our armory.
I know, but I'm not gonna, like, call back the
Oh, right.
thing.
It's only if you call it back.
Yeah. Okay, just gonna go down this ladder to the right over here. And there's our Amrita. Should have just done this earlier. Now I feel like an idiot. Okay, I don't want to fuck with this monk, because he's annoying. Can't go this way. I guess, alright, let's kill this Yoki and see what happens. Okay. Ooh, cool, that guy dropped 2 elixirs. Nice. Ooh, did we go up here? Maybe not. This is an easy ladder to miss.
We did not go up here.
Ah, I found the way!
Yeah,
Yay! So we don't have to fight that guy.
So I died for no reason.
Well, I got the Amrita back, so...
It's fine, I don't mind.
Okay.
Honestly, the poison isn't the most annoying part of
I
the
feel like something's gonna burst through here, because before a Wanyudo did. Okay, I guess not.
Honestly, the poison wasn't even the most annoying part of this level for me. It was just how many enemies they put together in the poison.
Yeah, and the problem is, like, you fight, like, this skeleton guy, then he falls down right where all the other guys are, and he doesn't fucking die.
But that happens to 2 of them, too.
Yeah. Oh, there's something here. So this would be to unlock the shortcut. Gonna try. What do we got? What do you got? Oh, I can handle one of these. I'm gonna go open the shortcut. There, now even if I die, it's open.
Perfect. Strategy. Keep going.
Modern problems require modern solutions. I don't even regret that. I'm fine with how that turned out.
Yeah, honestly.
Now I can just go right here, and boom, it's back. See how that turned out? That turned out beautiful. Okay.
Now we can actually kill him.
Yep.
It's like that time when we were in another cave level in the previous area.
Yeah.
And there was an Oni guy, one of the Onis that spawned.
Fucking hell.
Alright.
It's fine. The Amrita will be right there.
One of the Onis that spawns on one of those things that's perma-killable. And there was a shrine behind him. And we were like, you know what, just go get the shrine.
Yeah. Just go get the shrine, who cares? Greetings, great duo. I have a question of the ages. What is your opinion on overly sarcastic productions, if either of you are aware of their existence? Thank you, and now I ascend. Overly Sarcastic Productions is really great, honestly. It's a really entertaining myth channel, and a lot of people have told me, hey, can you do a collab with Overly Sarcastic? And I'm like, I don't know, can I? Like, that's the biggest mythology channel on YouTube. Like, I don't think they do collabs also, so I don't think that's doable, but I would definitely try to do one.
Well, the only way to know is if you reach out to them.
Yeah.
I've watched them a few times. I like them. That's
one of my favorites is Mythology and Fiction Explained, and that channel's kind of underappreciated. It doesn't have nearly as many subs as I think it should. That guy does a great job of telling the stories. He tells them in a very soothing voice. And yeah. It's a really good channel. I've used it for research several times in the past. Before I started my own channel, I was using it as a third source for research when I was making the card game.
Mm-hmm.
Three sources I typically use are obviously I get a book on the mythology. Then number 2 would be basic internet searches, and then number 3 would be finding reputable YouTubers who have made videos on the topic. Those are typically the 3 main sources I use when researching this.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Two of I think the best websites to go to for info are Theoi.com and Yokai.com. Theoi.com is literally just a compilation of a bunch of old Greek sources, mainly from Pseudo-Apollodorus. And Yokai.com is very well researched. They have almost every yokai ever on there, and it's created by a guy who actually has written books on yokai and stuff. So it's not like a Wikipedia. There is a guy running it. You can't just all put your own shit in there. So yeah.
That sounds actually pretty nice.
Yeah, and I definitely used that to research a lot of the yokai that I put in the game, and I occasionally use it now for crazy creatures research. Yeah, there's more goddamn poison. And what, I have to just jump down here with no way back? Or wait, is this the area? No, this is a new area.
Well, this is the area where we did fight the boss.
No, yeah, I know that. I just mean this isn't the same area I was just in.
No, it's definitely in.
Oh, God.
I think you waited a little long.
Yeah, I know. I was hesitant, and I shouldn't have been.
No, I meant you should have just waited for the thing to end. Done it again. Oh,
if
well.
I die, I die. Yeah, I need to find the source of the poison.
Someone asked a question. I had an answer for it.
Right here. Oh, here's a source of the poison. I'm gonna climb up. Hold on.
So wait, I'm trying to.
Oh, good. There's another thing here. Oh my God. Okay. Finish this asshole off.
You cannot defeat a flying Dwayne Johnson. You can if you have a Chuck Norris.
But is it a flying Chuck Norris?
It does. All Chuck Norrises can fly, even when they're not flying. It was one of the skills he unlocked after counting to infinity twice.
Okay, I'm gonna go down and try to get rid of that poison causer.
You're not invited. It's one. Wait, what? Who's not invited to what? I want to be invited.
Did I invite you to my barbecue? No? Then why you all up in my grill?
You need help. This is
That's true, I do need help. Help!
This is a Wendy's, sir?
He technically is typing, not speaking. He's still legally invited. Saul Goodman. Nuh-uh, a better lawyer.
A better lawyer. That's the source.
That reminds me of a joke that we thought of. And thank you for that, Blort. Thank you for the Omayawas earlier as well. Yuki and Paul.
Okay, I need to suck the poison out of the air again.
And how are you doing, Yuki? That reminds me of the ones, the thing we had before. It's like, sir, this man has murdered 100 people, and he must go to jail. Actually, I have new evidence why you can't put me in jail, sir. Why? Because it was my birthday.
I love that sketch idea. like, do you have anything to say in your defense? Yes, Your Honor. It was my birthday. Oh, so then they're like, we can't arrest him for what he did that day. It was his birthday. No, Your Honor. You must put this man in jail. Why? Why should I do that? Because, Your Honor, today is my birthday. Oh!
In light of this new evidence,
we have no choice but to find this man guilty. Just wait till my next birthday. I'll be coming for you. I sentence you to 10 years, unless in 7 months you ask for a birthday gift of release.
I really need to make that into a TikTok.
I think that would be hilarious.
Would you rather have the powers of a raven from DC, Son Goku from anything that has the name Son Goku, or the fox sin of greed from the 7 deadly sins? Son Goku.
Son Goku.
He has 7 layers of immortality. Done.
That's true, yeah. Actually, because you said anything with Son Goku, so you're including the Monkey King himself. Fucking hell. I didn't know it was gonna awaken one of those.
Yeah, well, now you know.
At least I got rid of all the poison in the air.
If you didn't know, now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Nani? Thank you for the Nani, Yuki. Thank you very much. I like the hello there. It was very quiet, but I heard it.
Of course.
Is it loud enough for you guys to hear it? By the way, I want to know if the chat hears them.
Is there still poison in the air? I think I got it all.
Yeah, you got it all. It's just a green haze.
Okay.
The way you can tell if there's still poison is when you spin the thing, you can see like some green particles go into it, and there were not. So you're good.
I just want to grab
this is a question somebody asked that I actually have an answer for, even though it's directed to you. You made a video about making a bad movie. Any updates? Yeah, it's not happening.
It's not happening because it didn't hit its goal.
Yeah, the Kickstarter.
So everyone got refunded, and that's the end of that story. For now. I mean, maybe someday, we'll make it happen because I'm actually really proud of the script that Gabby and I wrote for that. But for now, it's not happening. I'll be honest. Humble brag here, I wrote almost every single joke in the script, and I think they're all pretty funny. There's this one part, which is really, really ridiculously over-the-top, silly, and stupid, and I thought during that part we should have a banner at the bottom saying, "For your Oscar consideration."
I like that idea.
And Gabby was like, I hate this scene so much I want to take it out of the movie. And I was like, and that's what's brilliant about it. The fact that you want it out of the movie makes it the perfect Oscar bait scene.
Alexios, thank you for gifting 34 bits. That is very sweet of you. Because of that, I am now able to buy a whole half a sandwich.
I've always wanted to make an intentionally bad movie. I want to be the next Tom Green.
Does he make them intentionally bad?
He made Freddy Got Fingered intentionally bad.
Did he, though? Or is that just his sense of humor?
I think it's pretty clear. It was on purpose. And, when he got nominated for a Razzie, he brought a red carpet with him and rolled it out for himself. He's like, this is my dream come true, winning a Raspberry Award.
Makes sense. I'm with that.
What was that thing, Nostalgia Critic said about him? Some called him a desperate whore. Others, everyone called him a desperate whore.
The Nostalgia Critic has a sense of humor that just, you cannot surpass.
He's the kind of guy a lot of people say, like, has outdated, like, style, but, like, he still knows how to be funny sometimes.
I think he's just been doing it so long, he's a little tired.
Yeah, he's probably a little tired. I mean, he's in his 40s.
Yeah, and he's been doing it since YouTube began, which is almost 20 years old.
No, well, YouTube began in 2005. He started in 2008. So, but yeah, not too far off, yeah.
I like how originally he was doing, like, political and news commentating. And then he just swapped later, which I find really interesting.
Okay, let's, oh, okay. I'll deal with this first, then. Please don't be another giant monk. Okay, I can deal with that. This I can handle. I can work with this.
It's a medium-sized
like,
monk.
see this? We love this. We need this. But this... What's that old... that, like, I think it was a TikTok trend or something. Saying that.
Oh, it's based off a meme where it's like, I like this. This is great, but I like this. And then there's another one that's based off a thing from Nintendo where it's like, this sparks joy. This one does not spark joy.
I remember seeing this one, like, moment where actually you know me, like, I've cringed at TikTok content a lot, but one of my favorite, like, things that ever happened on TikTok was there was this one girl who, I don't know why she thought this was a good idea, but so she was doing that meme, like, this, we love this, we need this, but this we can do without this. So she, like, and okay, warning, this is gonna get a little racial, but it's just what she decided to do. Like, so in her video, she goes, we love this, and it's pointing at black guys.
Okay, cool.
But this, and then it's white guys, and she's saying, we don't need this is horrible. And then literally, like, you know how you can, like, do a duet or a stitch with someone on TikTok? So then a black guy did a stitch with it. He said, as a representative of the black community, we appreciate the sentiment, but no thank you. Perhaps the Mexicans would care to take you up on your offer. And then a Mexican guy did a stitch with it. He's like, as a representative of the Mexican community, we're going to have to respectfully decline and suggest that the Asians take one for the team. And then an Asian guy came and went, the Asians... are going to have to say no on this, and it keeps going and going. Like, there was a Muslim guy, there was a Jewish guy, and literally every one of every race was rejecting this girl. And then it went all the way back to, we suggest that it come full circle and the white guys take over. And then it ends with a white guy just going, no! And that's the end of it.
That's pretty
People in the comments, oh my god, she accidentally ended racism.
Well, we really needed to embrace some more racism.
We needed a common enemy, was what we needed.
You know, every time humans have joined together, it's always against something, not for something.
Like, that was one of the most hilarious and kind of wholesome moments I think, on all of TikTok history.
It reminds me
like this one person just being a horrible person, and then everyone comes together and goes, no. Like, yeah.
That reminds me of my personal favorite TikTok trend, because it was the only one I actually got kind of interested in. It was the rogues versus the Order of Men.
What the fuck?
You didn't know about this?
No, what is this?
There was this one video of this girl. It's like, men, why do you do these things? And then a guy actually answered, and then and there was this other YouTuber who was like, he has broken the code. He has told the women our secrets. He has gone rogue. We shall send the assassin after him. And then then another guy on TikTok pretended to be the assassin. And then a third guy was like, I am the assassin to protect the rogue. And then it became a whole trend where you're either on the rogues or on the side of order.
Shane, I think our whole mission is to kill that monk.
Well, that's...
In what way is this a fire yokai? What the fuck?
A flaming monk, you know, just...
He's not flaming, though.
You know that one story of that monk who burned himself alive?
This isn't that, though. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, this guy's our mission. It's the purple dot on the map.
Well,
Okay, well, at least oh, fuck, I thought I killed everyone. I didn't know there was still a skeleton. Motherfucker.
That's fine. He'll be easy.
But, okay, here, I'm gonna...
Well, he has fiery hands, so...
I know, I just, I want to kill this skeleton. I don't want to fight two guys at once. Especially when one of them's that asshole.
We're talking about the skeleton, by the way. He's a huge asshole. He thinks Burger King is better than McDonald's.
Well, that depends. He thinks Burger King is better than Wendy's. Now you're speaking heresy.
Wendy's is okay.
What the fuck did you just say?
They're okay.
So I'm just gonna keep running out of his range and have him give up and then go hit him once in the ass. That's gonna be the whole strategy.
Bandit.
Yeah, we are. Wait, did you not crash? Why aren't you fucked up?
Look, there is no Bandicoot here to stop him.
Bandicoot?
Crash Bandicoot.
What does Crash Bandicoot have to do with
Because you
it?
said he did not crash, so...
Oh, fuck you.
Let's see. Thank you again, Alexios. That's right. I can't hear them. You must put the sound on the max. You are the reason Zagard can buy bread. Bread. We gotta get the recipe.
He's out of stamina, so now I can wail on him. Now I ran. Okay.
We killed
Wow,
him.
that actually went pretty
That
well.
wasn't too bad.
Okay, so what is this? The source of your power? I guess. Yeah, alright, that was the mission.
No, that's fine.
It's kind of a weird mission. Alright.
Do missions give you on Rita?
I don't know. Alright, you can take over.
Andrew's tired of this. Let's see. Raven is a character from DC. She's a dog. I know who Raven is.
No, I know who Raven is. I'm just saying I'd rather have the Monkey King's powers.
Yeah, like if you're saying anything with
the Monkey King can create clones of himself, has a staff that can extend to almost any length, has wind powers, has shape-shifting powers, it can turn himself to stone, and has laser eyes. A lot of people don't know he has laser eyes. That was the first thing he did when he was born. He shot lasers out of his eyes.
You know what's weird about that is, why doesn't, in Jackie Chan Adventures, why doesn't the monkey totem give you laser eyes then, but the pig totem does?
Yeah, actually, that's kind of weird. I get the monkey totem doing shape-shifting. That's the big thing he's famous for. That was always the weirdest thing in Jackie Chan Adventures. It's like, okay, so the rabbit is speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, horse is healing. I guess healthy as a horse. Yeah, here we go. Dog is immortality. I guess, youthful dog thing. Yeah, why is there immortality and healing? Anyway, ox is strength, of course. Tiger, yin-yang. I don't really get that one. Maybe it's the stripes or something. Shouldn't the panda be in? Wait, did Japan have? No, China. This is Chinese myth. It should have been a panda. Wait, no, it's a zodiac.
Yeah, it's based on the zodiac. Which is still weird. Why is
tiger being yin yang is weird. But then you get to the pig. It's like laser eyes, and it's like what?
Where the hell did that come from?
Like in my game, I make the year of the pig thing. Like no one on your team can lose health this turn because they have the pig. Sustenance, basically. Like, that was the idea. I do not understand for a second how pig translate to laser eyes, but that's still one of my favorite talismans.
Yeah, same. Just laser eyes.
Some of the talismans are really redundant, though. Like laser eyes and fire powers feels a little redundant.
I kind of get it, though, because dragons are known for fire.
No, I completely get the dragon one, but come on, we don't get the pig one. And I absolutely love laser eyes, but is there a point to having both fire powers and laser eye powers? I mean, they specifically call it heat beam eyes, so it just feels like another fire power.
Maybe I'm guessing maybe it was just supposed to be a nod to the Monkey King. That's my only. Now that I know that, because I didn't know he had laser eyes until now.
The best I can think is, did Zubaji have laser eyes? Actually, it would have made sense to make the pig shapeshift, because Zubaji is also a shapeshifter. So if they wanted to, yeah, technically. But the monkey's more famous for it, so I get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to shoot this guy.
No, you can go around.
Or I can go around, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is that hard mission, because one of the things that makes this mission hard is all the water. It's pretty easy to fall in.
Kind of like with the holes in the last one.
Yeah.
One of the... So you say, the horse and the dog being redundant? Yes and no, because being immortal does not mean you heal fast, because...
But here's the thing, though. they have an episode where, you know, they're trying to find the, you know, where the talisman powers go into animals, and they're trying to find the dog, and the dog gets, like, blasted by, like, a laser beam, and there's not a scratch on it, because he has the immortality power. So it's like, what's even the point of having healing if nothing can hurt you in the first place?
I'm thinking, honestly, what it probably was is that they weren't allowed to show an animal injured on the show.
Well, I mean, obviously, I don't think they wanted to show it injured anyway. I think that was just their way of showing the dog had the power.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, realistically, immortality does not mean healing, so...
It's funny, though, because it makes you also, like, completely impenetrable.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So what do you need to heal for? Like, and also, like, even the show points it out when, Finn, like, the minion with the long nose, like, when they split up all the talismans, and like, Finn...
Is that a Kodama on your left?
Is it, actually?
Oh, no, it's just a leaf.
Like, and at one point, Finn's looking through the talismans, he goes, immortality and healing? What's the point? I'm like, wow, the show just openly acknowledged it.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of weird if you think about it, these are all supposed to be Shendu's powers. Does Shendu have all these powers? Like, he's one of the 8 demons, right? He's the demon of fire. Why does he have all this other shit?
Here's my theory for that is, with the redundancy, it's like the whole Monkey King having 7 layers of immortality thing. Maybe that was another nod.
It's really cool. I just don't see how it fits with, like, the other demons. Do the other demons have astral projection, yin-yang split ability? What's even the point of that power?
My theory is that
like...
Shendu was the king and the strongest, so he was able to cultivate new powers for himself.
I guess so,
yeah,
maybe.
my theory.
I mean, I get, like, having strength and stuff. He's a giant demon,
Yeah.
like the ox thing. Okay, fine. And,
The fire,
like,
because he's a
yeah,
dragon.
the fire is obvious, yeah.
And then the immortality and healing.
Yeah. I can chalk up the immortality to, like, just being in your prime for your whole life, which I imagine all the demons have.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's interesting how... And he also has, like, levitation, and it's, like, so, like... But the sky demon doesn't even have that power. Like,
which was weird.
Like,
that one was fucking weird.
I mean, actually, the moon demon has that power, like, because he can create anti-gravity,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Which was fucking really good. That's some on Rada, by the way.
Oh, where? Oh. Yeah, see, this area is like, watch your fucking step.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we can level up. I'm gonna go level up.
Oh yeah, we have a lot
before
of
I fall in some of this damn water.
What's the problem? You can't swim?
Apparently, the pirate who swam in full medieval England armor can't swim. Such bullcrap.
My favorite TikTok thing is probably when one guy duetted a video showing something like, I'm Cole, and then a bunch of other people duetted adding stuff to the lore, like having Cole be some great assassin and all that. I like that. That's pretty funny. Remember, you have skills, by the way. Ew, skills? Disgusting. As a member of the Chick-fil-A community, we accept Wendy's.
I don't dislike Wendy's.
I love Wendy's, and Chick-fil-A is delicious.
The one that I think most people agree is bad is Burger King is just not good.
A lot of people don't like burger. There was a Burger King I liked as a kid, but I wasn't eating the burgers. I was eating the chicken nuggets.
I'm not a huge fan of chicken nuggets.
I am. I remember, like, did I tell you about this? Like, one time when I was a kid, I was at the Burger King. This thing I used to do is I used to mix Sprite and Coke together, and I would call it Sproke. and one of my favorite memories with that is, you know, I'm so, like... Kodama, yay! I'm gonna have to kill this guy first, though. One of my favorite memories with that is, so, like, I'm a little 8-year-old kid, and I'm mixing the Sprite and the Coke, and then, I think I was with a relative or a friend or something, and, like, they asked, what are you doing? I said, oh, I like to mix the Sprite and the Coke together. I call it Sproke. And this woman at a table nearby, like, this like, very, like, lovable black woman, she, like, bursts out laughing so loud. She's, like, they're laughing the way, you know, one of those pleasant, like, black women laughs. And her friends are like, whoa, what's going on? She goes, this little boy right here mixes the Sprite with the Coke, and he calls it Sproke. And she, like, was laughing for, like, 5 minutes, and I was like, I was so happy that I had made a person laugh like that. It made me really happy. Ah! Mini Umibozu! So yeah, that was a really cute moment.
That's a nice one. I like that.
Yeah, it felt really wholesome, like, for me. Like, and she was doing that type of laughter that, like, it was so loud and so, like, kind of, you know, contagious. Because I saw, like, the other people at her table were kind of snickering, too, now. So it was really sweet.
That's pretty, I like that story.
Yeah.
Andrew, thank you for making sponsors watchable. Most YouTubers just explain stuff, but you make it fun.
Yeah, that's something I always think with, like, the sponsor vids is, like, people are gonna want to just skip through it, right? So if you want people to actually watch it, you have to make it fun to watch.
Yeah, I know you have to find these things to light, right?
Yeah. So you don't have to light these things.
I know what
but
it does.
if you do,
I know.
it...
I don't want to spoil it for the...
It makes the ending easier. That's what I'll say.
Yes.
So, lit 1, I think there's a total of 3 or 4.
There's 4.
Okay. You know this. Have you been cheating? Have you been looking ahead?
The first thing I ever saw of Nioh was a stream of them, of TFS playing this level.
Ah, okay.
Gotta heal. You fool. You should have attacked me when I was healing. Now you shall die. Everyone, let's see. Would you rather have the intelligence of all the Nora members from Naruto?
I don't know anything about Naruto.
Nora members?
Are we talking about Legend of Zelda?
Members from Naruto, infinite chakra, or most of the powers of the 3 virgin goddesses from Greek mythology? Well... Okay, first
wait, what was the second thing?
Infinite chakra, which is, I'm guessing also from Naruto.
So, and the 3 virgins, I assume you're talking about, Athena, Hera, and Hestia. I always think it's ridiculous that Hera is like a virgin goddess, even though she has 2 kids. Like,
yeah, I don't get it.
Trying to have your cake and eat it too.
Literally, yeah.
Like, yeah. Some people say, well, she gave birth. There is a version of Greek myth where she gave birth to Hephaestus on her own without Zeus. It's like, yeah, then what about Ares? Like, and even so, I think that's silly. Like, I never like the having your cake and eating it too in myths, where someone, like, obviously, like, I'm pretty sure originally it was just she had kids, and then people later were like, oh, we want her to be a virgin goddess, though, so let's change up the story a little. Like, that happens a lot in Hinduism, honestly, like, where, like, Shiva and like, Krishna are not 100% perfect in mythology.
Yeah.
Things happen. Like, there's a story where Shiva unknowingly killed his son Ganesh, but then, and it's actually kind of a funny and cautionary tale, like, and stuff, and then he tries to make it right later. It's not like he's evil, like, but then people are like, no, Shiva can't possibly have made a mistake, he has to be 100% perfect, so we're gonna change the story now to say it was all fate, he was cursed to one day kill his son Ganesh, and he knew it would happen, but it happened all the same because he couldn't undo the fate. I'm like, that's stupid. Can you just have a story where a person acts like a person? And then Krishna's story ends with him getting accidentally killed by a hunter. But then people, of course, have to be like, no, we can't have Krishna actually get killed, so now we have to change the story where Krishna wanted the hunter to kill him. And it was all part of fate, and he couldn't undo fate, he allowed it to happen because he's such a great guy. And it's like, I hate that! Why do you have to do that? Can't you just have bad things happen in your stories?
Yeah, it's a whole...
Oh my god.
Where were you hiding?
I thought a ninja was, like, gonna come down. How did you, like...
I'm a ninja Oni.
How were you chilling out up there?
I was a ninja in a past life.
Yeah. I used to be an evil ninja. Now I'm an evil ninja Oni.
I've combined the 2 greatest...
We've kind of fought ninja Onis, though. Like, those ones that jump around and stuff. Oh shit,
yeah,
oh shit,
true.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Okay. Ooh.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, he's... God, that was kind of scary.
Heal up. Heal up, good man.
Yeah, so,
anyways,
like,
I would probably pick the powers of the 3 virgin goddesses.
yeah, like Athena, Hera, and Hestia. You'd be unstoppable.
You'd be stronger than any ninja in Naruto, because you would literally be a goddess.
Also, I think it's boring that, like, oh, now we have three of the biggest goddesses in Greek myth are all virgins. I mean, I think it also it kind of takes away from the from the uniqueness of, like, Hestia being a virgin goddess. I always kind of actually loved how the reason Hestia doesn't do anything romantic in Greek myth is, like, she just doesn't want the drama of it,
Yeah,
basically.
I love that too.
I think that's cute, but, like, then it's like, oh no, it also has to apply to Athena, and it also has to apply to Hera, even though Hera has kids. It's like, come on.
The Athena one I can kind of...
the Athena one I can kind of get, because it's like, she's not interested in that stuff, she's interested in, like, battle strategy and shit.
Yeah.
But actually, that's something that I always thought was kind of interesting about the Amazons. Like, the Amazons were a tribe of warrior women, but they still, like, they still wanted to have husbands and stuff.
They just believed husbands should be subservient.
Basically, Amazons were the reverse of, gender norms, like, in common Greece. Yeah, Amazons were a matriarchy. That's how it worked.
I also like how they tend to do that for the Amazons in the DC comics. How they don't like men, and there actually is a story where it turns out there are male Amazons, but they're forced onto another island to basically be slave labor for the main Amazons.
I didn't know that. It's interesting. That's actually kind of mythically accurate.
Yeah, it probably did come from that.
Because I was actually about to talk about how, like, the people who wrote Wonder Woman seem to have conflated the Amazons with the Huntresses. Because there's a lot of Wonder Woman stories about how the Amazons don't have any men and don't even like men. I think it depends on who's writing the comic.
Yeah, it really does. Because you can never be too consistent with comics.
Yeah. Like the Wonder Woman 2009 movie, one of the big plots is how, like, they don't like men at all and they don't trust them.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely don't trust them in every version of the comics, because every time Diana's like, hey, could we let the Justice League come here? It's like, no, they have men in their group. It's like, but they've saved the world multiple times.
Yeah, that happened in the Justice League TV show. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Where are you? Like Wonder Woman brings Justice League members to Themyscira to save it, and then, like, the mom, like, says, like, I'm really glad you guys saved us, but now I have to banish you from Themyscira for bringing men here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go over here, and we're gonna have the fight over here.
Which is, it just shows how ridiculous their whole logic is.
So yeah, these are basically mini Umibozus. What's kind of cool about this enemy type is they shoot out, like, weapons that are trapped in its water at you.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. These are tricky enemies to fight. The main time you want to hit them is when their actual yokai spirit is revealed.
Don't want to intrude, but that 96% equipment weight I saw you having is hurting your key usage. Key regen and dodge distance.
I thought I got the thing back down. Did I miss something? I'll check after this fight.
We don't mind. Thank you for the help. Very heavily recommend.
I appreciate help like that. Yeah, if I made a mistake, I want to know about it.
He says he recommends keeping it at 70% or below. So
oh wait, 96% you're saying? Okay. I didn't know that. I always thought if you kept it under the max, it was fine. Okay, well, I'll take a look. So keep it at 70%. Okay, killed them. What's annoying is those guys don't perma-die.
Yeah, but that makes sense. You're surrounded by water, and they're water only.
Need to try to get over to that shrine.
You gotta go around,
yeah,
I
think. Figure. Alright.
Oh
yeah, we're at a 96.9%. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on upgrading our weight holding, then, at this point. Because I don't have, like... I recently sold a lot of our armor, so I don't really have a lot of good switch options right now. Alright, I have to go kill that archer so I can grab this on Rita, or... Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to shoot him. Not much else I can do. Ooh, fire another arrow. Go home.
There we go.
Screw you.
One shot.
Okay, don't fall in the... Oh, no! I hate this level. I hate this level.
I'm gonna change out our equipment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
Alright, yeah. So what else we got? That would bring it down to 70-something percent. Alright. It does... How much does that drop us by? Oh, not that much. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now we're at 72%. I guess it's fine. Oh, maybe if you get it in the green, it gets even better.
Yeah, where's the armor numbers?
So you currently at 41, and that would... Oh, that would be the same! Okay, cool. Great, now I guess we're even better. I didn't know that was a thing. I always thought just keep it under the max. So this whole game... Like, shit.
Oh, yeah, here. Look at how little we're losing.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you for the tip. I did not know that. I always thought it was just keep it out of the red. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright. Alright, let's try to get that Amrita back. Yeah, fortunately, you don't have to go left. I already got everything in that direction.
Oh, yeah,
oh my god, that's so much better. Oh my god, this whole time it could have been easier. Oh my god.
We've been accidentally playing on hard mode.
Yeah, we accidentally chalked up the difficulty. God damn it. Oh my god, I feel like such a jackass. Okay, well thank you. Who was it that told us that? Oh, Axel Sango, thank you.
What the...
What was that?
Right. That might be a baby crying outside. I thought that was a...
I thought that was in-game.
Oh, I thought that was a blurt.
Okay. Alright, well, the Amrita's up ahead, so that's good. Okay, watch out, some Umibozers might pop up. Yep, they're there.
That's fine, I wanted to get the Amrita first.
Good, good.
I'll let him...
Maybe we can just leave that Amrita. Not that bad. It's not like it's gonna be thousands. Matt and his friends run away, and a Matt's caretaker, Ethan, explains the reason he was able to fend off the vampire. It is because he's a vampire. Handing over the Virgin card, randomly concerned Dutch. What? Oh, you're talking about the Virgin Goddesses. Okay. I thought the 3 Virgin Goddesses were Hestia, Artemis. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Why did I think it was... No, I was mixing it up because there are people who consider Hera a virgin goddess. You're right. It's Hestia, Artemis, and Athena. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, Hestia and Artemis are virgin goddesses, and yet Athena is widely considered a virgin goddess. She technically has a kid, but it's not even really part hers. It's a result of Hephaestus shooting his seed on her wiping it off, and it technically impregnating Gaia on the Earth.
Hmm.
So, but she raised the kid. His name is Ericthonius. He's half snake for some reason.
Well, you know,
because Gaia's children are always weird.
No, it's because of the, you know, the god of the forge and goddess of battle strategy. Clearly, that means snake.
Well, technically, it's god of the forge and Gaia.
I'm gonna say it's part Athena still.
You think because it was on her thigh, it got a piece of Athena on there?
I mean, weirder stuff has happened in Greek mythology, so yes.
I can't believe I made such an amateur mistake forgetting Artemis is a virgin goddess. I'm tired. That's the best time to hit it, when it's like
yeah,
that.
no, I was just...
Yeah. Don't believe in yourself, believe in Zagard who believes in you. Will you make an every inaccuracy for I Am Groot Season 2 when it releases? Okay, now y'all are just fucking around. It's lightweight until 30%, midweight until 70%, heavy until 100, then overweight. Heavy is really not recommended. Okay. Didn't see the levels you got at the moment, but even before soft cap, the equipment capacity gain on levels is not big, kinda mild.
So in other words, don't focus on the equipment capacity.
Also, when you're walking on something like that, plank blocking while moving will make you move more carefully. Okay, yeah, good point.
Let me try that.
Alright, your call. No problem, I used to speedrun this game, so I know a lot of it. Oh, awesome. What's your favorite Pixar movie? Mine used to be Up, but now it's Monsters, Inc. Both good choices. My favorite is Incredibles, easily. Yours?
My favorite movie of all time, Toy Story 2.
That's your favorite movie of all time?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's a good choice. It's a really great film.
And then Incredibles is right after it.
Yeah. That's pretty much always the debate, like, which one's better, Toy Story or Incredibles? Like, some people, like you, say Toy Story, too. Yeah.
You know how they have a weird Barbie in Barbie? You know which movie actually had a weird Barbie first?
Toy Story 2?
Yes, at the end when Stinky Pete is in that person's bag.
Yeah, like, you're gonna love her. She's an artist.
And then the face is all drawn and the hair is cut up.
Barbie beat him to it.
You mean Toy Story beat?
Or, sorry, Toy Story beat him to it.
Also, you know, Mattel is now going to start releasing a weird Barbie.
Oh, there's a Nuri Cobb.
What?
The wall yokai. See the eyes?
Oh, cool. I'm gonna...
Yeah. At some point, like, I would maybe after we get wow, the water killed the Umibozu. The creature made of water couldn't swim. Even though he came out of the water in the first place.
He became one of his,
the fucking water physics in this game. Alright, so if you're gonna fight that thing, I think you can beat it. You do have your super. You could try a gesture if you want. Nope, that did not go well for you. At all.
Well, that happened.
Yeah, that's why I recommend, like, why I typically just hit the thing awake and then roll away and then kill it.
I wanted to try.
You wanted to try to do this the peaceful way.
Yes,
I wonder how you're supposed to know what gesture to even use.
Maybe there's some way to know.
I'm sure there's a way to know. I'm just saying I wonder what that way is. Hey, maybe the speedrunner can tell us.
Speedrunner man, please teach us your secret techniques.
You know, we got an actual expert. My God, we're doing more damage, I think, now that the equipment rate is lower.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
I love how Andrew this whole time was playing on hard mode.
I accidentally made the game harder. I feel like such a dumbass.
Hey, you learn what you learn. And you can only learn from making mistakes.
Loser.
Loki Season 2 trailer came out. Will you react to it?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
I know everybody kept memeing on it with the scene from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, because one of the actors from the movie is in the show.
Oh, which one?
The dad.
Oh, he's in that? That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that actor keep getting roles.
Me too. And
it kind of makes sense. He was an American-born Chinese, so from one Disney Plus show to another, I guess.
And they keep making a joke where it's, in another universe, I would love doing laundry and taxes with you.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Let's see.
Come over here, come on.
Wait, what's Pixar? My favorite Pixar movie is Rango.
Rango's not a Pixar movie.
Yeah, wasn't that not DreamWorks? But whoever made the Blue Bird.
I don't know what studio it is. I don't think it's Blue Sky.
I think it might be made. Let me check. Who made Rango?
Yeah, Rango's not Pixar though. That I know for certain.
What studio? Rango was produced by Nickelodeon Movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, the Amrita's gone. It was like 14,000 or something.
Yeah.
Wanna go?
Do you want to turn on the Amrita Kodama again?
Oh, actually, yeah, we did get a lot of elixirs, so why don't we turn that back on?
Yeah, it's not made by it's not made by Pixar. It's made by Nickelodeon Movies.
No connection to Pixar.
Unless they own Nickelodeon Movies.
I don't like Rango as much as everyone else did, honestly.
I never watched it. It looked okay. It looked interesting. But isn't it just basically a Wild West film?
Kinda. It's kind of a little bit of an end of the Wild West film. What I didn't like about it, like, though, was I didn't like the main character. He shows up, he immediately lies to everyone about who he is. It's like, well, I wonder where the plot is going. Like, are people gonna find out he lied?
It is kind of a tired trope. But usually, it usually makes more sense if there's, like, he has to lie. If it's just he decides to lie, it's not that great.
Like, like, you know, two cliches that I'm so done with in movies, and have been, honestly, since I was, like, I think about 10 years old, are, like, the misunderstanding, which causes the pointless third act breakup, and, yeah, the liar trope, which, I think that's even worse, because you know right from the beginning of the movie what's gonna happen now. As soon as the main character lies, you're like, I know what's going to happen. I know everyone's going to find out you're lying, and it's gonna make everyone go, oh, how could you lie to us? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to go mope in the corner for 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to come save the day, and they'll be like, you know what? You turned out to be a good guy after all.
It's like, okay, you can, yeah, it's not great.
It's like, I'm sick and tired of that. And yeah, like, I also don't like the misunderstanding thing, because it's like, hey, you know, we didn't think we'd get along, but now we're getting along. And then by the third act, I'm like, okay, now someone's gonna overhear something and be like, oh, I don't like you anymore.
Instead of just talking like it helps.
Just fucking talking about what's going on.
There are ways to do both of those tropes well. The problem is that every time people do them, it's usually not because that was the original writer's intention. It was like someone thought it would just be a good trope to put in.
But Rango does have a lot of fun stuff in it. Like there's a lot of creativity with how the animals are. Like at one point, there's a cowboy battle, like with these. I think they were like ferrets riding on bats and shit. It's kind of cool.
Maybe I should watch it someday.
So that stuff's cool. It's just like, yeah, the liar shit is annoying.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, and one of the villains is really cool. It's like a rattlesnake with a Gatling gun on the end of his tail. It's really cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen like the ending of Rango, like the last 10 minutes.
And there is one funny scene when he's lying to everybody, like when is like, oh, are you the guy who killed like the something brothers? And he goes, yeah, got him with one bullet. Really, all 7 of them? And now he has to come up with this really intricate. He thought it was 2 people, like with 1 bullet. That's not too far-fetched. Now he has to come up with how all 7 got killed by 1 bullet. It's like, well, then it ricocheted off the side of the thing. It's like that scene was funny.
Yeah, that's a good. That sounds like a good scene.
And then I think he said one of them like died of like a heart attack or something.
Yeah. See, it doesn't outright say. Oh yeah, Mattel has also said that they're gonna make movies based on their other toys now.
I'll bet.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm 100% down for that.
that
actually,
one sounds interesting.
I love Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Not just the toy, but also the. Does anyone remember the Rock'em Sock'em video game?
I remember.
That was the shit.
I know there was a movie that was supposed to be a Rock'em Sock'em.
Real Steel.
Yeah,
that was basically a Rock'em Sock'em movie,
And
I like that film actually. I really like that.
It's not
film.
amazing, but it is.
Yeah, it's good.
And the problem is, it was in the middle of the Transformers series, and everybody was getting tired of Transformers.
Yeah, so people were sick of robots fighting at that point. God, I really wish they'd make another Rock'em Sock'em Arena video game. I love that game so much. Fucking all the robots they come up with, like Excavator and like Red Rocker and Blue Bomb.
The one I think will be the dumbest or the best is a Hot Wheels movie.
You know, you could make that really fun. It's all about the execution. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, I think, could be so badass if you do it right.
Yeah.
A Hot Wheels movie could be so much fun if you make it right. You just gotta make it right, you know?
You also can't take yourself too seriously, but you also can't be too much.
I think to make a Hot Wheels movie a ton of fun, you wanna, like, focus on the speed and, like, maybe, have some of the ramp shit and everything like that. And try not to use too much CGI. The more practical effects you can use, the more badass you can make the car shit look. It protects me from his initial thing. Okay, and now we're done with
Imagine if he had knocked you into the water.
Oh Jesus, I only took half his health. If he had knocked me into the water like he did to you.
Yeah.
God, I'd be mad. We look so different with this. Oh, fuck. With this lighter armor on now. Look like a different character.
Let's see.
I want to kill him because I'm pretty sure that's how to get to the shrine. You know? And then that would be a checkpoint. Okay. What was the question? Oh, the question was, how do we know what emotes to use to get past the Nurikab, the wall yokai? Oh yeah, my favorite movie of all time is Bruce Almighty. I love that movie. That movie is so good. Oh yeah, the damage is actually nerfed when you have more armor, little known fact. And though it's not that big a nerf. Okay. Have you ever seen Princess Bride? Yeah, that's a classic.
I actually still have not seen it.
Oh, you should watch it with Claire. I think you guys would enjoy that together.
She's too busy torturing me, making me watch Talk.
It wasn't that scary.
It's not that it was that scary. It's just scary movies in general just make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, this October I'm gonna make you watch the Blair Witch Project.
From what I can tell,
you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that one.
Boring movie.
See, this one was actually just like a good movie.
Yeah, Talk to Me was pretty good. Like it wasn't bad. I didn't think it was great though. Like, yeah.
That's fine. I hear for a lot of like. Oh well, that guy did.
That worked.
For a lot of movie YouTubers, like they're kind of split on it for the community. Like some people really like it, and other people's like it's good, but it just didn't do anything for me.
Talk to Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, one funny thing about Talk to Me is just how stupid all the characters are.
You know, it's actually supposed to be it's because it's supposed to be an allegory for drug use.
Oh, okay, I guess, yeah.
And you know, even drug addicts know, like, oh, this could kill me, but they keep doing it.
Yeah, see, okay, you know what? I did not put that together. Yeah, fair
and
enough.
Once you think about it, it's like, oh, all those drug messages we heard as a kid actually, like, worked on us. So that's why we're like,
like, you and I didn't do drugs growing up, so we're just like, who would be this stuff? Yeah, exactly. We don't relate.
But then once I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, that explains why they're like, after they heard a guy killed himself.
Yeah.
Still, you know, okay.
The attitude and everything, yeah.
It just goes to show the biggest problem in the world isn't some weird spirits, it's mental health.
Of course.
I kind of want more of the Talk to Me movies just to learn more about the universe, but also at the same time that might actually...
It might, yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Don't hit me on the head. I'm not a hammer. I'm not a nail, you're not a hammer. You know, if you're always throwing weapons out at me, why is it always the same goddamn...
If you get out of there, he's gonna have to do that. Oh,
or I can kill him.
You made him explode. Interesting.
It's because he ran out of stamina, so I was able to do the triangle stab.
Oh, cool. If it's Pixar, then Cars.
Cars is your favorite movie? Interesting.
I think Cars is charming.
Cars is charming. I've just never heard anybody say Cars is their favorite movie,
well,
let alone Pixar movie.
What about Cars 2?
You know, here's the thing. Cars 2 is a bad movie premise, but at least it tries to be its own thing, and I find it interesting and charming in kind of a bad way. I like it more than Incredibles 2, to be honest. Incredibles 2 gets...
Incredibles 2 has some very serious problems. Like, the villain is terrible.
Yeah. You know what movie is apparently really bad that people were hoping would be like a fun bad movie?
What?
Meg 2.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. The problem is it's boring as all hell.
Yeah.
They're trying so hard to get you to care about the plot for some reason of Meg 2. Alright, here it is again. Should we try? Okay, watch out. Yeah, that thing hits like a truck.
Okay, I want to... Tell me how to get past this.
How do we get past it peacefully? What's the pacifist route?
Santa Claus. The only time I liked the liar revealed story was in Over the Hedge, mainly because they did it in a funny way.
Oh yeah, I remember
that was one of the few movies where they do the liar reveal better.
One of the only ones I liked was in Chicken Run.
I don't remember the liar part.
Well, the funny thing is, you're not really in on the lie. It's like, because you're not from... You remember the rooster? He's the one lying.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't remember Chicken Run.
Yeah, it's from a long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember because I loved it because I love stop motion and shit and claymation, and I was a big Wallace and Gromit fan, so I watched Chicken Run a lot. I had the VHS, so yeah.
I do remember watching it. It's just been so long for me.
Yeah. So basically, this the chickens are trying to escape the farm, and then at one point, the main chicken sees this rooster show up because he's literally soaring through the air, and he goes over the fence and lands, and he breaks his wing. And so then she's like, "Oh my God, you know how to fly?" And he goes, "Yeah, I do know how to fly." And so if you're an adult, you can probably see it coming, but I don't think kids will all know that he's lying about it, because adults know for one that roosters can't fly.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, I want you to teach us how to fly, and in exchange, you'll get to live here." And he wants to live there, and he wants them all to like him. So yeah, he lies that he knows how to fly, and everything he's teaching them is pointless. She's like, "Well, can you show us how to fly?" He's like, "I can't because I broke my wing," and And then towards the end, yeah, it gets revealed that he lied about it. But it's such a fun, charming film anyway, though, that I don't really think that gets in the way.
Well, like I said, you can do the liar revealed well. It's you have to actually. It can't just be that can't be the whole premise of the character you're following usually.
Plus, yeah, it's the thing. He's not the main character. The main character is the chicken who he's lying to, and actually, he has pretty good character development in the film. He shows up. He's kind of a cocky asshole.
He's a cocky asshole.
I did not do that on purpose. And then, as the movie, goes on, there's one point where, the main chicken gets kidnapped, and, he wants her to be okay, so he actually goes and he risks his life to save her. And then, when he gets back, actually, one of my favorite moments in the film is, do you remember there's, a grandpa chicken in the film?
Yes.
When the rooster shows up there, the grandpa chicken doesn't like him, probably because he's not used to having another man around, and he's constantly being an old boomer around him, in my day we were more honorable. You're not But then after the rooster saves the chicken, he comes back and the grandpa's standing there, and he's like, "Oh, what did I do now?" And the grandpa says, "I'll tell you what you did. You did an incredibly brave thing." And, and he gives him his Medal of Honor. And it makes the rooster, you just see the look on his face. He's not used to, being respected that way. And you can see, now he's really conflicted about what he's doing. And that was a scene I really loved.
I remember that scene now that you mentioned
This is in a fucking claymation chicken movie.
From 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's see. The only time I liked Liar Reveal was, oh no, we've read that. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an amazing Western game.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I never finished it, and I think that's because I grinded for money a bit too much, and I don't know, something about it. I just never finished it. Maybe I should try it.
If you just kind of play the story, some heists happen where you don't really need to worry about money anymore.
Yeah, I know. I just want to get...
One thing I really don't like in Red Dead 2 is, there's a bunch of weapons that you can't just get when you have enough money for them. You have to be later in the story for some reason. And it kind of ruins the immersion, honestly, because it's why would this guy not sell me this weapon yet if I'm in the open Wild West? It should really just be, if I have enough money for it, let me buy it.
What they should have done is just, he doesn't have it in his inventory.
I think that is kind of their way of explaining it, but you can see right through that. It's still there, there's still a picture of it.
It shouldn't be in the inventory screen that you can buy. The player shouldn't see that.
You could just, you could just have it if you want it to be something you don't get at this point in the game. Just, don't have it in this store. Have it be in a store later in the game. You go to different areas.
Yeah,
don't even have it here. Red Dead 1 didn't really have that problem, if I recall correctly. You could, from the very beginning of the game, if you know where it is, go all the way to Thieves' Landing and get some cool shit.
Have you heard the controversy about Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, they're porting it over and charging $50 for it.
It's
when it, and they're and one of their justifications is like, well, it's both Red Dead and Undead Nightmare, so we're giving you a lot more. And it's like, but there's already a Game of the Year edition, which I have, by the way,
Yeah.
I've bought it, which is only $30, and that's Red Dead and Undead Nightmare, and it has multiplayer, and it has all the DLC for the multiplayer, and all the DLC for the single player, so like the Deadly Assassin outfit and stuff.
Yeah.
And this doesn't seem to even have multiplayer, so why would I pay you $50? Why would I pay you more for less?
I was literally gonna say I didn't even know that it had the multiplayer. I'm like, at most this port should be $30.
Yeah, because there's a Game of the Year edition that's $30,
Yeah.
and it has more.
And it's almost 10-year-old game too.
I've kind of, in some ways, I've already bought Red Dead 1 3 times, because I bought Red Dead 1, and I bought Undead Nightmare. I bought the disc version, because I was having internet problems at home, so I just bought I was actually thrilled that there was a disc version, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to play it. And then when the Game of the Year edition came out, like, I gave my old discs to a friend, and I bought the Game of the Year edition, because I just thought, oh, it would be cool to have it all on one thing. And now they're selling it again, and it's like, I'm just like, what's the point?
I don't know why they didn't just make like a remaster.
A remaster, a remake. Even if you just, like, you know, brought the multiplayer back up, and I mean, it's technically still running, but like, if you like improved the multiplayer or something, like added some stuff to it, like maybe add some new heists or something.
Honestly, I'm convinced this is 2K telling Rockstar what to do.
It's Take-Two, not 2K.
Take-Two.
Don't mix up those companies. 2K is a garbage company. Take-Two is another thing. Well, actually, Take-Two is not great either.
Yeah.
They tried to copyright Take-Two and Grand Theft Auto and Bully.
And remember, they also did the port of those other two.
Oh, yeah. The GTA Definitive Edition.
And it was worse than the old games.
Oh, did he tell us how to get past the Nuri Cobb?
Let me see. Best one. Hopefully nobody has told us how to get past the wall creature with the correct pose.
You want to look it up?
Can somebody, if anybody in chat wants to look it up and let us know what pose we need to do to get past this wall creature?
Ah.
Yeah, I saw a light there and I was like, that's suspicious.
Suspicious.
Why is it they always have a skull? I know it's because they supposedly may or may not drown people, but
It might be a drowned soul.
Yeah, but why don't they have any other body parts, like a foot?
I don't know. Yeah.
You know how much Japanese
Why do
people
the
love
Japanese believe your anus is a spherical soul thing?
Because no, that actually that can make sense to me. And here's the reason: if the eyes are the window to the soul, then the anus also is too.
Okay. If you say so.
Any orifice is a window to the soul.
Chocolate flowing out of every orifice, man.
There was a super. He honestly, that's still not even the worst superpower I've ever heard of.
I really want to. Shit. Now there's. I'm moving. I'm not gonna let myself get killed here.
No, I think you can kill that. Both
I know, but like it's. I'm just moving so he can't shoot me. Is the
I
thing,
was
so
I was
kill
saying
this.
I don't think you needed to do that because this guy's gonna die in one time.
I'm kind of glad I got out of there. One thing I've learned from Nioh: don't underestimate shit. He's out.
There we go.
Red Dead 2, it's the best Western game. You mean the best? Remember, if you're doing
I'm
guard.
gonna leave that.
No, if you do a guard, you can walk over.
I know. I don't trust myself.
You want me to do it?
Oh, there's a shrine there. If I
But
can
you
get
gotta-
past this. I do have a super. So long as it's not a giant monk guy, I think I can do this.
It's gonna be a giant Uibozu.
Please don't be a giant monk guy. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, that's not too bad.
I can work with that.
I think either of us could do
Yeah.
this pretty easily.
I try to go like over here where there's more space.
You know what's funny is this area reminds me of early San Francisco history, where because of the gold rush, everybody came here to get gold, to get rich. And people would come here on boats, and they would just abandon the boats, even the captains would.
Yeah.
And so they just parked a bunch of boats along the shore of San Francisco Bay. And then they would just, and because the boats were just sitting there, nobody was moving them, and there were hundreds and hundreds of boats. What they did is they just started building things like hotels and restaurants on top of the boats and putting bridges between them. and it just became part of the city.
Yeah.
So all these walkways make me think of that.
That's interesting. It reminds me a little bit of Venice.
Yeah, Venice is very similar. Although they stayed that way. Later, they decided to blow up all the ships and turn it into landfill.
Okay, so they let Michael Bay decide what they were doing.
Yes.
Blow it all up!
Just blow it all up. I love my explosions.
You know, there's a character in Willy Wonka and the Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator, like, who's always saying, "Blow 'em up!" Like, cause, like, the Great Glass Elevator gets, like, misconstrued as, like, a UFO at one point, so the government literally is, like, talking to their experts, and the, like, military general is just like, "We should blow it up." They're like, stop saying that. He goes, "I like blowing things up."
Blowing stuff up is fun, right? Get that shrine. We gotta get that shrine.
I don't think it's that important. Let's just keep going past it.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm getting this fucking shrine after all that crap I just went through.
Oh yeah, they are making a Forza movie. It looks interesting. It's that racing movie.
Yeah, isn't that the Gran Turismo film?
Oh, it might be Gran Turismo. You're right. Yeah. Let's get so loose.
I don't know. When did you get so loose?
Hopefully the Hot Wheels movie would be better than the game concerned. You know, hopefully we'll see.
What game exactly are we referring to?
A Hot Wheels game.
Yeah. But isn't there more than one Hot Wheels game?
I'm not.
You know,
sure.
I used to watch a Hot Wheels show when I was a kid. I really liked it.
Yeah, there was a Hot Wheels show that I thought was really fun. It was a CG one.
I think that's the one I'm talking about. The one where, like, it's some sort of competition and they're trying to win, like, $50,000 or something.
No, that's a different one. That was the earlier one. I'm talking about the one from, like, 2010, 2012.
Oh, I wasn't watching it in 2012.
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. That one was, I think it was based off
How
an
do I
anime.
get over there? I can't
you not?
walk across this, can I? Look, there's nothing here.
No.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I'm not...
Yeah, you gotta go around a different way.
Okay.
Can we move
Maybe
up?
I have to go up and over, because I see a ladder over there. Is there a ladder over here? Hold on, let's find out. I don't see
Do
one
a
here.
guard post.
Yeah, I mean, the shrine's right there. It's not the end of the world if I die. What's this?
Oh yeah, there's a ladder. Keep going.
Aha! There we go.
Oh, I'm super far behind on the chat.
Oh, that light was from the shrine. Alright, yeah, go ahead and catch up on the chat. This might take a bit.
The gesture's not fixed. It varies between 3 types. And you have 2 chances.
Okay. Which types?
Sometimes you have an NPC grave around that tells you how it dies, so you gotta avoid that type of gesture.
So, like, don't do the gesture that got it killed, basically.
By the way, I was here in this temple back in 2018. Very cool, especially because it reminded me of the game, to be honest. Oh, you mean the temple in real life?
Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
At least they didn't let Quentin Tarantino blow it up.
Ooh, a Kodama.
I mean, Quentin Tarantino makes pretty good
I
films,
think
though.
First, I'm gonna go down and... Oh, whoops! Oh, well, this is a good area to be in. Oh, except for this guy.
Why don't you light that first before?
Well, because it's gonna take him in, then he's probably gonna kill me. Like, there's an animation for lighting it. Like, remember when I got killed unlocking that shortcut?
I guess.
It's fine, I can kill him, he's already half dead.
No, you can't. Don't believe me.
That's true. Believe in me! Who believes in you?
Hot Wheels Unleashed, I tried it some time ago. It was very underwhelming, also by EA. Oh, well, that's why. Way better just play
anything by
Trackmania.
EA has a 90% chance it's going to suck ass.
Yeah, they really suck the soul out of every corporation they buy. Like, BioWare used to be so good, and
Yep, then EA came along. Pandemic used to be so good, then EA came along. Pandemic doesn't even exist anymore. Just the games they used to make are now made by EA. They suck. Star Wars, the new Battlefront games were inexcusable. Like, the first one was just nothing, and the second one was a scam.
apparently the second one got better.
Well,
but-
yeah, because they took the scam out of it.
Yeah, they took the, because people complained.
Which sucks because it shows you it could have been a really good game, and then EA was like,
You gotta give us more money.
Yeah, you didn't say the magic word. What's the magic word? Money!
Money, bitch.
I don't know whether I should go down here or
Do it.
I don't want to risk
it.
dying.
You won't.
Well, there's a Kodama this way anyway, so...
You can't go this way.
Yes, I can. Look.
No, you can't.
Boom.
I'm not allowing you to.
Easy. Okay, anyway, that's all the time we have for today, folks.
If it's not too personal, how do you know each other? We met in 8th grade.
We met in the 8th grade, yeah. We had, like, 3 different classes together, and,
we got along.
Yeah, we got along. Like, I had no friends at the time. He laughed at what I said. It worked out.
Yeah, it was really good. And we've been good friends ever since.
Yep.
Even in the times where we disagree about stuff.
Yeah, of course. Like, friends fight, friends disagree about shit, but, you know, the important thing is you're still friends afterward.
The Forza movie already exists, and I'm pretty sure it's stars Vin Diesel. I did not know this, and I'm not surprised.
Like, Cars? Vin Diesel.
Well, of course, his last name is Diesel, like diesel fuel.
Where's his family?
That's what the film is about, him making a family of cars.
Thing about street fights, the street always wins. No one has ever said that, Vin. What are you talking about? And then he just stomps it like a fucking superhero and the whole street collapses in on itself. Like, what the fuck is this movie anymore? Boom!
Heading out for the night.
Where's
Oh, bye,
the
Alexios.
sleep?
Sure, I need to finish
Oh,
an
it leads
essay.
to this.
You're absolutely amazing. It's always good to be here. All
I
love in the world.
was
Thank
here.
you very much. You're very sweet. Blue, red, and yellow. Friendly, aggressive, and neutral are the 3 types of gestures. Oh.
Oh, okay.
So they either want a blue one, a red one, or a yellow one.
Do they want an aggressive one?
Some might.
No. All right, so you get like two chances, and there's 3 possibilities. So odds aren't bad, honestly.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good odds right there.
This kind of makes me want to go try it now. But I'll finish exploring up here first.
You think so? The man was a vampire. Then we started his
But there was a good
She left and fell in love with Matt's father, and together they had 2 kids. But the king and the bishop found them and killed the parents and younger sister. But Ethan was able to take Matt and raise them.
Oh, where are you?
Making an inaccuracy video on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah, of course. Why don't I make an inaccuracy video on House of Mouse when Hades tries to date Maleficent? I know this is gonna shock people.
Which is the worst EA Battlefield game or Ubisoft Assassin's Creed game modern?
Oh god. I don't play Battlefield. From what I've heard, it's Battlefield 2042. What's the worst Assassin's Creed game? Maybe Rogue?
I actually didn't mind Rogue too much.
You know, it's just like...
Yeah, I know.
Discount Black Flag. And that's all it is. So it's like, I mean, you could say maybe Unity for the glitches.
Yeah, Unity was literally a broken mess.
Yeah. And also, for the random superpowers you now have, where anyone you kill, you now see all of their memories, and it's never goddamn explained.
Well, you see, because we're unifying, and unification can also mean merging, and I'm merging with their brains. That's my explanation.
Yeah, of course.
Naturally. The thing about the street fights is family. Sometimes they want an aggressive one, though, in my experience. It's the rarest one. Don't quote me on this. If you have family, you can blow up the moon!
They did go to space in one of the movies.
Will you ever react to your old videos?
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's, I've only been doing this 3 years, though. It feels a little early for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for where the Amrita is. It's
You just don't
there.
want us to level up anymore, don't you?
I'm not doing this on purpose. Good news is the ladder's right over there.
What if I just jump off the water right now? Just
Please, God, don't. Please don't.
I'm so tempted. The evil demon in me is
You almost fell in.
That was me tempting.
Also, definitely check out the weapon skills. Very useful. I can give a handful of recommendations per weapon if you want. I mean, I'm open to hearing it. Sure. I mean, yeah, we've bought some weapon skills.
Which way do I go?
I think that's the way I went. So, I guess you go that way.
Imagine if that was a monster.
You don't have to go down to where that guy is because I already lit the thing.
Yeah.
So. Have you seen a video of a bunch of Vin Diesel clones in a room saying family? No, I have not seen that. That sounds hilarious. Oh, quick, go get him, go get him. Go use your heavy attack, and boom, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the Amrita. It's okay, you're in a safe spot.
Not that safe.
You could just run back up there, honestly, and... Or, wait, actually, can you?
We'll try.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to get past them. But go get it, go get it!
Where's the Amrita?
It's, no, not that way. Through there, to the left. Yeah, there. It's okay, he doesn't notice you. He's too busy with what he's doing. He's got his own thing going on. Don't bother him. Alright, well, now you're where I was.
Oh, that was close.
Yep. Hey, thanks for the donations, Dynamite. There are 6 races in the story: vampires, werewolves, lesser werewolves, humans, mermen,
oh, thank
Franken
God.
people.
Oh, close.
I mean, Shane knows this, but like when, like a long time. Oh fuck. Well, I guess back to that same area.
Okay, let's not fight that guy. It might not be a good idea.
It seems pointless. It's just for the Amrita he's on top of.
How much Amrita do we have?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's in the 20,000 at least.
I'm sure. Don't fall in. Yeah. I hate this level. I hate this fucking level so much. I love this game, but I hate this level.
I honestly don't mind it too much, but you don't like when...
I don't like insta-death shit in a game, like, ever. And, like, the fact that all the water can kill you in this is so infuriating.
See, I don't personally mind it. I like that kind of challenge. But...
I'm a pirate! Why can't I swim?
No, yeah, the fact that it's the water, the whole pirate thing is the dumb part. That's the dumb part. What are our thoughts on AC Valhalla? It's a game that
haven't
exists
played it.
We've never played it.
Yeah.
We were going to after Odyssey.
After Odyssey, and then we got so annoyed by the mercenary system in Odyssey that we kind of stopped playing it.
What makes it even more annoying is apparently there are ways to get around it by you can stealth through this section if you max out the stealth kill, which you shouldn't have to max it out.
Yeah, it's stupid because you should just be able to stealth kill in a goddamn assassin game. And it's like, in order to max out that skill, I'm gonna have to play the game first, and then I have to deal with 500,000 mercenaries.
But you know, let's for argument's sake say that is a good game mechanic, that you have to level up the assassination skill. The only way to do that is by killing the cultists and getting their pieces, and then getting enough to get an upgrade to allow you to level it up.
Exactly.
And
that's like what I'm saying.
You can't even just find the cultists. You have to find a hint that tells you where the cultist is.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me, sir.
And I was trying to hunt for some cultists, but then it just says, in this area, you have a chance of finding a hint. And I was running around that area for like 2 hours in the stream, and I couldn't find it.
I remember, yeah.
And it's like, well, if I can't even try to, like, grind in this game, then what's the point of playing? It just seems like I'm being punished.
You have to grind to get to the point where you can do those assassinations, and grinding brings more mercenaries.
Yeah.
So it's like mercenary.
And So that's why we didn't even get to Valhalla.
The mercenaries ruined a good game. It sucks. It's really sad, honestly.
The mercenary system, honestly, could be really good if it was done way better, in my opinion. The fact that
it should be it should be like a maximum of like 2 mercenaries per encounter. And the whole world should not know that you've done something if you don't leave any survivors.
On top of that, mercenaries shouldn't be stronger than other NPCs that are of the same level.
Yeah.
They're always stronger. They're always. It's like...
I get them being a little stronger because this is what they do for a living, but still, like, it's too much. Us, like, remember fighting them and clipping off, like, a 100th of their health with each hit?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
There's a soldier right next to them that's 5 levels higher. Kill him in like 10 hits. It's like, okay, so this guy takes forever, but this...
Okay, I think... Let's...
You want to try to do the...
Okay, yeah, it's like this. So it's the green, blue, and red, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's try. Hello, sir. Do you like this?
I don't think he saw you. I think he need to be closer.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, okay, there. That's how. Sir? Hey!
Hey, we did it!
Oh, that's cool. I love it. He, like, bowed back. I've never done that. I've killed all of them in my personal profile.
And now
that's kind of cool. All right,
like
shortcut unlocked, it looks like. Sweet. Oh, now we're on the other side of this.
And there's that shrine we were trying to get to earlier. Or
Okay.
is that a shrine?
I don't think that's a shrine. Let me look around. Shouldn't there be a shrine somewhere here? I don't know. We'll find out in a moment.
But yeah, that's basically our answer. Was there anything true werewolf and lesser werewolf? Is that a true werewolf is born from 2 wolves like a lesser werewolf was between a wolf and a human? Yeah, that's generally how true purebloods and non-purebloods are. In some other versions, it's non-purebloods are the ones who are infected by the werewolf disease, and then the pure ones are born from other werewolves. And the pure ones actually have the ability to transform whenever they desire, not just on a full moon.
Unlocked something here.
And the other thing is, pure werewolves, when they transform, it actually feels good to them. But cursed werewolves, it's physically
like,
painful.
Yeah, it's all the
Which I find really interesting, that there's like a whole dichotomy.
Okay, so we have enough. I'm ready to level up, by the way.
One thing that they took out of the movies that they should have
Kodama
kept in the movies from the Harry Potter books is this is about werewolves. In the Harry Potter books, they talked about how that there's this guy who
I can handle this.
You know how Lupin is a werewolf, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're talking about Fenrir Greyback, right?
Yes. Greyback is such an interesting character that they build up and they have in the last book. And he is a werewolf who wants to make werewolves the dominant wizards. And so he believes that what you should do is infect children and babies as werewolves, so that way you can make a population.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah. And that's why Lupin is a werewolf.
He bit him, yeah.
And it's so fucked up, and they should have kept that in the movies, but then
he's just kind of a background character in the films.
Yeah, but I didn't even remember him being in the films because he doesn't do anything but be evil.
There's a wanted poster, and then he's there in that stupid scene where I know I'm just like this. That stupid scene where they destroy the Weasley's house for no point. Oh, I got all 3.
Hey, let's go.
Cool. I guess now we can just proceed with the mission.
Let's see, what are people...
Yeah, like that stupid scene where they destroy the Weasley house just for shock value that isn't in the books, and then, like, in another film, it's like, so they're back at the Weasley house. Didn't that get destroyed? Yeah, well, this is what happens when you put in shit that wasn't in the book.
Seriously, what was the point? Did I add it to anything? No. To be fair, they do get attacked during the wedding at the Weasley house, but you don't see the house destroyed.
Yeah, but, yeah. Oh, I see a Kodama.
As soon as the attack happens, everybody leaves. Because everybody can apparate at that
point.
point.
Everyone just teleports out. And they have that in the movies, too. Like, but the one where it gets... remember, they had the Weasley house get destroyed in, like, the 5th film or something?
Oh, that's right. That shit was stupid.
That was really stupid.
You know what makes that even more dumb?
What?
The 5th movie / book is also the point where the Fudge, whatever his full name is, the Minister of Magic Fudge is like, the Dark Wizards aren't back, Voldemort's not back, but then they have a wizard house that's literally attacked by dark...
Is that your Russian mail order, bud?
Huh? My bad.
Okay, so apparently that
was in the
happened in
6th.
the 6th film. Claire felt the need to correct that.
She is
Because
the
she's the
Potterhead.
Potterhead over here. Thank you, Claire.
I thought someone was at the door. I was like, who the fuck is here at this time of day?
Who could be calling at this ungodly hour?
Yeah, 6 o'clock. It's almost
At
midnight.
this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the world, completely localized in your kitchen. May I see it? No.
Come here, milkshake.
You really need to use this goddamn Umbrita. I'm gonna try to get back to the first shrine and level us up before we lose this Umbrita by falling in a puddle.
Such a good milkshake.
Does she bring all the boys to the yard?
Yeah, she does.
Do they say, damn right, it's better than yours? I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Well, she does charge. She charges in pets and cats.
That's stupid. Charge moolah!
But she doesn't have a
Need to
reason
learn to make that bank. Oh, yeah,
Man,
there's...
money who...
Well, I think that's the way to the final boss.
The final boss?
Yes,
The
the
end-
final boss of the whole game. It's
Oh,
over
okay,
there.
after this
If you
we-
want to try it, it's like Ganon in Breath of the Wild.
Speaking of which, I finished Tears of the Kingdom. It's fun.
We finished crying.
Oh, they also, one of the things that they changed in Tears of the Kingdom that you might like is you can actually, repair weapons.
I think I heard about that, yeah.
But I never did it, because honestly, the weapons you can make are pretty insane.
I'm just gonna gun it over to the first shrine. I don't need to fight those Umibozos.
Sure, you can do it.
Umibozos!
Zombozo,
Wait, I just
the
realized we
assassin.
never went this way. Oh, and now I'm regretting going this way.
And this is why. Why are you guys attacking me? There's an evil water monster nearby, and you're like, oh, this white guy.
I'm not risking it. One of the fuckers fell in the water. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
It was all calculated. That makes you look like a fucking badass.
Yep.
That's a cool clip right there.
Let's see.
Thank you.
In the water. Loser.
One of the biggest stories with Kamen Rider Kiva is that there were 13 races, but you only see 5 in the actual season. And another is in the movies, the rest show up in a manga. Why is there so many of them if they're not going to be used in the main story, which is why I lowered it down to 6. That makes sense. That's kind of like the problem with Season 2, Part 1 of Record of Ragnarok, where it's like, he has 12 powers, 1 from each of his labors, and he uses 3 of them. It's like, what's the point of even having it be 12? Just say 3 powers.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been... You know, they could have showcased all 12 of them if they stopped cutting away from the fight so goddamn often.
But Andrew, his backstory needed to be changed.
Then he starts to do one and then just stops doing it. And he's like, Aeromanthium boy, never mind.
Which is that one is the dumbest. Why did you just stop? What was the point? Will any of this make it to YouTube? Well, if
We typically have a highlights video on YouTube, yeah.
yeah, so some of it will, but it goes on mine on the VODs channel. If you
Yeah,
want.
the full stream goes on his channel, and the highlights videos.
By
go
the way,
on
the
mine.
first stream is up. If you want to put it on your channel.
Yeah, well, let's see where our editor is with that. I think he's currently editing the Bramble the Mountain King streams.
No, I meant the full video, the first Nioh stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. No! Come on!
That was kind of BS.
That was bullcrap!
Yeah, that was Kitty, what do you have to say
son
against
of a-
that? Meow, fuck this. Man.
Ugh. I'm just going and that's 44,000. I'm not losing it. I'm getting that back. I'm getting that back right now.
Get that bread. It's like in Syndicate how cops are tankier than a blighter of the same level, though that probably is just to encourage better stealth.
Yeah, at least in Syndicate, you insta-kill with assassinations. Like, yeah.
Unless you're talking about a different game that's called Syndicate.
I think they're talking about Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I don't remember Blights. I don't remember the Blighters. That's why.
It's been a while. I don't. I think I remember Blighters.
Okay, maybe I am thinking. Because I do know there is another game called Syndicate, I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah.
Have either of you watched Ryan George pitch meeting? Fuck
yeah,
we love that guy.
We love Ryan George. We're big Ryan George people over here.
When we hang
yeah, we sometimes just put him on like at a party or something. Like people laugh at his shit.
the snowman one.
The snowman one is one of my favorites. This guy's trying to. This guy wants to make a person with me. So when it's wet and sticky, that's when we roll our balls together.
Oh, the milk one. Hey, give me some of that.
Hey, that's the best. That's my favorite one. The milk one.
No, that's for my children.
That's not for you. That's for my children. I want some. No, why are you doing this? Just give me.
There's a Kodama, by the way.
I know. That's what I'm trying to get to. I need to kill this guy first. He was in the way. There we go. Kodama! Oh!
Whoa. We still have our 44,000.
Yeah, I still gotta go pick that up. Might as well pick this up, too.
And then we lose that on Rita.
Shut up.
Okay,
I am just gonna gun it through. I'm not fighting these Umebozos. Yeah, come over here! Come over here!
We're having a party!
Come over here!
Fuck you.
Oh, not like that. Come around. Come around, come on.
Come around.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good boys. Good. Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get me the fuck out of here. I've had enough of this.
Every dad when they go on vacation. I've had enough of this. Wait, no, that's not the right way.
No, don't go that way. Okay, he's out.
Be careful.
There it is. Okay, we are not taking... Okay, fuck you. Oh, I didn't see him.
Hey, at least he didn't attack.
Okay, he's out. I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna shoot him from over here. Remember, like, even though I blocked his attack, I fucking jangled into the fucking water. I'm not...
Yeah,
that's not happening
it did
again.
knock back.
That was bullcrap. Okay, now this guy.
I do kind of like it, though. It adds another puzzle layer to it.
I know, but I don't like it right now.
No, I understand why you don't like it. I'm not saying that to convince you.
How
do we get to that shroom?
I don't know. Like, what the fuck? How do I get over there?
Maybe... Oh, you have to go through the roof.
I guess. I'm gonna go fucking spend this Amrita right now.
We have 51,000. You know, you should be allowed to sneak up and stab them from there. That would be fucking cool. But then again, they don't want to be an Assassin's Creed.
Fuck you! That's what I think of you and your fucking face.
Literally, fuck you. Pull your pants down.
Oh my.
Alright, good luck and have fun. Good night. Good night, Axel. Sorry if I didn't say, anything earlier. One more thing, when spamming dodge, low stance will always dash, mid stance will dash into a roll, high stance will always roll. Interesting, I did not know that.
Interesting. Already went that way.
You know what movie I hate? Hocus Pocus 2. First movie ended perfectly with no intent for continuation. Second one ruins the first one. The backstory for the witches is completely unneeded. I'm glad that the cat didn't return because he had a good ending, and I wish some other characters had a cameo.
I heard Hocus Pocus 2 was terrible.
I heard, yeah, it was literally just the studio preying on the fact that it had gotten popular in recent years.
Okay.
The worst thing about it is,
stamina.
it must be the way they make the witches seem like superheroes, like modern movies do. The force field and everything, I don't want it to be sympathetic for the three witches. Let them be unlikable. I didn't mind the movie at first, but damn, it sucks, eh?
Oh, this also ups our defense. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Now that I've increased our weapon, our weight rate thing, let me see if we can equip some stronger stuff.
Remember, he said it's not really worth it because you can get better. There are better things to upgrade.
Well, I already did.
Yeah, you already did.
This would keep us in the green, so...
Yeah, that's...
This would not. This would actually jump it up quite a bit. Ah, shit. This does, though. Oh. Damn, now this is another thing to deal with, this weight thing. Ooh, sweet. Okay. Sweet.
Looks like for the most part we're good.
Yeah.
There's an 85 one.
Oh, where?
Of the pants.
Oh, we're at 89, though.
No, 80... Oh, never mind. I thought we were at 79. I was looking at the 7-point one.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Check those 63
Ooh,
one.
hi. Hi! Hello.
Wait, did you equip it?
I did, yeah.
63?
63.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
And boom. Alright.
Okay, so we're still good.
I like this look. Hello.
It's a pretty good look.
We look so different. We look part ninja. Ninja.
Hey man, I finally got some time to pop in. Yay, Dutsy, welcome back. How you been? That's a video of Vin Diesel saying family. Post it in the Discord, because if you post it here, I'm not going to watch it. Just because the chat's going to disappear, I'm going to forget about it, and I can't watch it mid-story.
Okay, I'm going to offer up all of our other stuff. Oh wait, I forgot to check if we have a stronger weapon.
Have either of you played a Far Cry game? I played Far Cry 6 when it came out, and I was enjoying it okay. But then it started, my FPS started dropping at one point, and I didn't care enough to keep playing, so I stopped. I thought your name said Cartman. No, it's Chatman11. He's the 11th man who chatted. Enjoy your official Souls game because you can't backstab most of the enemies. Oh, you can? Yeah, maybe I will. It's just like when they're standing there and I have a weapon.
Really good swords. I keep going, oh, a higher level sword. Oh, an even higher level sword. Oh, an even higher level sword.
Lucky us.
Alright.
Turns out Ethan is a true werewolf and at the last of his kind because Brock, who has such a hatred against Lupin-like creatures that even kills regular dogs, which is why Ethan hides that fact most of his life, I think is what you're trying to say.
Okay, so I can get rid of all the...
Andrew, please sue Monster, the energy drink. First of all, Andrew does not have the legal ability to do that. Second of all, if he could, he would. Who's a happy I
can get rid of all the helmets and all the pants and all of the shoes and okay. I'm kind of holding on to our stronger gear just in case we get to a point where we can equip it.
Makes sense.
Okay. So I can get rid of all of the other weapons.
No, not Rook as in the chess piece. Wait. Oh, wait, what Rook? Were we talking about a Rook? I'm confused.
I think that's in Assassin's Creed Syndicate or something. Some elixirs, nice.
Elixirs?
Let's see if I can get us to the point where we can level up again. Oh, yep, I did.
Andrew Sue Zagard. He can't do that. I have, because it's always my birthday. Kitty.
Okay, so this would increase our weapon damage. This, again, would be a thing for the weight rate, but this time it doesn't give us defense.
Andrew, you should start your own Kardashians-like show. Why? Why?
I might go with this, because this is improving all of our weapon damage. Yeah, let's go with this.
This is my lawyer. Kitty the lawyer. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow,
okay.
Can't argue with that.
At 640, like, I'm gonna see if I can unlock a shrine that's closer to the boss.
You know, this is actually a pretty productive stream for us. Especially since we learned that
armor thing.
Yeah, honestly. Thank you very much for that info.
Even though you left, we still thank you anyways. Your contribution still is important, even when you're not.
Did I miss something over here? Like, maybe to get to that shrine or something? I don't know.
No, I think you have to come from falling from the roof.
Yeah, probably.
Because I see an open roof area right above it.
I thought I explored a lot of the roof, though. I'm wondering what I missed. Like, the only thing I didn't do on the roof that I know of is kill that one Oni, because
maybe it's past that Oni.
Well, then again, it is something you have to fall into.
Every inaccuracy in Hercules Disney,
we already
did that.
That was the first.
That was the first one.
Well,
it was what birthed the series. Like, it was a fun experiment we were trying, and then people fell in love with it. So,
yeah. It's one
and now a whole bunch of people think I hate every adaptation of everything because they can't read the beginning.
Literally, even in the Hercules one is the worst because it literally starts with "This is my favorite Disney movie,"
and then people are like, "Why do you hate this film so much?"
It's like I don't.
It's a kids movie. Yeah, I don't understand the logic, by the way. When we did the Hercules one, people said you can't criticize this; it's a kids movie. Then God of War, you can't criticize this; it's a game. Now Record of Ragnarok, you can't criticize this; it's an anime. It's like, what am I allowed to criticize, by the way? And I'm not even criticizing it, first of all. Like, what are you people talking about?
Yeah, that's
not you guys, of course, but you know what
the people, the dumb people in the
weirdos in the comments who are like, you hate this thing, and you're not allowed to say anything about it because it is a family movie or game or anime. It's like,
thing
what
that I
even...
like, so it's protected. What is it? What are these protected classes?
You know, I also find it really dumb when people say, it's an anime, it's not supposed to make sense. It's like, I think that's kind of disrespectful to the anime that does make sense.
Yeah, like, all the Miyazaki films, they all make sense.
Miyazaki films are fantastic. And even when, like, they're confusing or something, it's not like that doesn't make any sense. It's like, wow, that's an interesting thing about this world that I'd like to learn more about.
Exactly. You can have something be weird and confusing and still have the movie make sense.
Without it being, like, stupidly nonsensical.
Yeah. Like, for instance, if you have a world of people who have wings and they can fly, that works. Like, your brain is like, okay, that makes sense. But then if you just suddenly say, this guy can fly without wings just because... Like,
if just halfway through Star Wars, Darth Vader, like, suddenly flew through the air, be like, wait, what? Okay, maybe I can get there by going up this way.
Oh yeah, we didn't ever truly go
Let's
this way.
try this guy.
Both times we were here, we were too scared to die because we had so much on Rita.
Yeah. But now I've spent all of it! Jesus Christ, this guy does a lot of damage.
Well, he has a giant axe, so that makes sense. I feel bad for anybody who is even slightly following anything that can be close to One Piece right now.
Clearly can't go that way.
Because there's a huge thing that happened in the anime that happened in the manga about 6 months ago.
Maybe this leads to the shrine.
Yeah, keep going.
I think I was... Yeah, I think... I was already in this area, so don't fall here.
I think you have to go...
Yeah. Did he die, or is he alive? I don't know. Whatever. He's not coming. That's definitely not there. Okay. Haven't been here, that's for sure. Otherwise, I would have gotten this.
Anyways, there's a huge thing that happened in the One Piece anime, and everybody is posting about it. Literally everybody in the grandma.
Interesting.
And it's kind of a huge spoiler for people.
I love this kick.
Okay,
there we go, yep. Alright. Found the way.
Do we have enough to level up?
Now we should be able to... I'm sure there's like a shortcut that I can unlock now.
I remember you complained about that on your Q&A.
Oh yeah, I didn't see your latest Q&A.
Complaining about what?
I'm guessing the people being like, you can't complain, you can't criticize
Oh
us.
Yeah, probably that.
Would have been nice if we had this open earlier.
Yes, would have been very nice.
You wouldn't have been knocked off that one time.
Will you ever react to Disney's Goddess of Spring short, unless copyright or suing does its thing or whatever?
I mean, I could check it out.
Technically, he's allowed to react to it because that's under fair use. It's just that the bots will try to...
Is that under fair use? Or like... Okay, well, yeah, it's under fair use. But I thought I mixed up fair use with public domain for a second there.
Yeah. You know, I found out an interesting thing about.
Okay. Oh, I can handle that.
So you know how Nintendo tends to copyright strike a lot of things?
Yeah, because the company is horrible, despite how good their games are.
It's actually, you know, it is not a good thing to do, but here's the thing. I watched a video that kind of went in depth about the whole reason why they do it, and they're kind of legally forced to. Because here's the dumb thing about the law. If one person uses any of their IPs without their consent, legally anybody's allowed to.
So?
And
it's fair use. That's how the law works.
No. But I'm not talking about, like, for videos and stuff. For anything. They're allowed to use it, period. If you let someone... Yeah.
If you let someone show a Let's Play of your game, that means anybody can do whatever they want with your property now?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It's a very convoluted and confusing law.
Is this a law in Japan?
No, it's in the U.S.
But then how come everyone else is allowed to do Let's Plays and stuff?
It's because most of those companies are either have small enough IPs to where they're not worried about other companies taking their stuff, or they're big enough, like Microsoft, to where they can legally just bully you into not doing stuff that they don't like. But the problem is Nintendo has partial ownership of the biggest multimedia franchise in the world, which is Pokemon, but they are not nearly as big as Pokemon is legally. So it's a very weird and confusing law. So it's like...
That doesn't make any sense, though. So I own God of War now? Like, I can do whatever I want with God of War?
It's not exactly
I can make a game with Kratos in it and sell that now?
I have to show you the video to really explain it, but it's really fucking confusing and stupid.
It's already confusing and stupid.
Yeah, it is. It's basically, it's not copyright that they're actually worried about. It's IP usage. It just gets really, really confusing.
This law doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, what?
It's basically the DMCA law that exists, but for IPs. That's why.
I don't understand this legal jargon. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, since we lit those three things, now these three fires are lit over there, and that's where something is going to happen.
I wonder what it could be.
I kind of want to try to level up one more time before we start this, because we have a lot of on radar right now.
Do you want to save it for the next...
You could at least try.
Up to you.
Just to show people what they're in for next stream. I don't think we're going to beat the boss this stream.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to either.
It's one of the harder bosses, in my opinion, honestly.
Mythology is weird and confusing. It is.
Very much. No one's arguing with you there.
Oh, Goddess of the Spring is a short series about Persephone and Hades.
What? Oh, shit. I will totally try to do something on that.
You never heard of the jetpack that has the burns his back?
What?
What?
PJ Salt. The U.S. is stupid part 5,439.
There are definitely some dumb things. But I still love it.
Wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
I haven't found a place where I'd rather live. Not yet. There are things like a good example. The country I know the best besides the U.S. is Japan, just because I know a lot about them. There are some great things in Japan, but there are some horrible, horrible things in Japan that I do not want.
Yeah.
To do. Like the work culture there is so insane. Wake up, go to work at 6. Or no, sorry. Let's start with the school culture, because school culture is basically believed to be boot camp for work. Wake up at 6:30, go to school. School officially ends at 3, but then you're expected to go to after-school things like clubs or be part of a sport or student council. After that, then you go to after-school tutoring, and you get home at 10 o'clock.
I don't like it.
Every day.
I don't like it.
Yeah, and the reason why it's okay is because that's what's expected to happen to you when you join the workforce, which you're expected to as soon as you graduate.
For it.
Yes.
I'll say this, at least Japan actually prepares people for the workforce.
That's true.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. That's definitely true. They do like a half, like, oh, you know, you have your freedom, but also you gotta work, sort of. It's, yeah. But it is really toxic and terrible.
Sounds like it, yeah.
And I love the food there, I love the people, but that part of it I would hate.
I still think, really, there should be a shrine close to every boss. This is not close enough, in my opinion.
I think it's generally more player-friendly if you do that, but I'm guessing the idea is they don't want to be player-friendly, so...
Oh, we got a new... maybe this is... Yep, this is better than what you've got.
Well, thank you.
Sweet.
You know, it actually shows you if it's better on the... where it says attack. If you open the thing up and go to a different sword that we have, like the Nioh's dual, keep going. If you see where it says attack on the right,
on the right,
or where we're down where it says attack, and then you see the arrow and it has an up arrow saying this is better than what you currently have.
Well, I know that. Like I was, but the thing is, earlier I was comparing it to my sword. So I had to compare it to your thing.
Oh, I see what you're
I know that, yeah.
I was confused by what you were... What do I think about your story so far? I like the different races in the kind of world, but I don't really care about the Ethan character, to be honest. Apparently Goddess of Spring was kind of practice for Snow White for the animation.
It's that old? Oh, was this in, Fantasia?
Yeah, was it in Fantasia? Trying to make it realistic, but the arms still look rubber hose. Oh yeah, back in the day when everybody had noodle arms that went like when they walked, because nobody knew how to animate people like going like this. We just underpay people whose service we declare necessary. That's that's a issue that we can get to in a different stream without Andrew, because I don't want streams to be political too much anyways already.
Yeah,
so.
fair.
I don't think it... No, it was not in Fantasia. I don't think it was anyways. That's interesting. That must be a really old film, because the first Snow White was 30-something. I'm pretty sure. 36? No. It was a silly symphony. What was Fantasia or
the Persephone thing?
Nah. Goddess of Spring is 1934. Okay, so it's like right before Snow White, which I'm pretty sure is 36. No, Matt is the main character. Ethan Werewolf is helping, but I've barely been able to tell you much about it.
Okay, so 30. I need
which will be
another
a more hype game, Elder Scrolls 6 or GTA 6?
For me, it would be GTA 6.
I would probably say GTA 6, to be honest, because people like Skyrim, but they don't really like Elder Scrolls as a whole. I'm not saying there are no people who do, but the people who really like Skyrim, I think it's the best game. Most of them don't really care for the other Elder Scrolls games. People who like GTA 5, a lot of them are like, I just like GTA the game system, period. On top of that, GTA 5 is more recent. It has more of a constant support with the online community, and so it's more in the cultural awareness. Whereas Skyrim, it's already a 10-year-old game, and the only recent news that we've had about it ever is that they've re-released it.
Both games have been re-released a lot.
But one of them has an online community that's still active, while the other one never had that chance. And so I think just overall as a whole, GTA 6 is... more people are hyped for that, especially since there's been news about GTA 6 that's come out semi-recently, whereas the last time we heard about the Elder Scrolls 6 was, what, 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
Okay. I have increased all of our weapon power significantly. So, and we have our super. Let's see what this boss will be. Hey, what do you think this boss will be in this watery area filled with mini Umi Bozus after that cutscene where we got attacked by an Umi Bozu?
It's gonna be Ifrit. Of course. Get the Hamrita.
You might as well get the Hamrita and an initial 200.
Snow White is 37, so it's only so about 3 years.
Here we go.
This goddess spring thing.
It's gonna be a thunder
cool.
dragon. That would be fucking cool though.
Alright, here we go. Could it be an Umibozu?
No, this is a Boomy Ozu.
They made it a lot more sea monster shaped than human shaped.
They made it a lot more sea
Oh,
monster.
oh, shit! Your turn.
You got killed by the shoot the whoops.
I got killed by I'm a fire in Malays!
Yeah, that's the shoot the whoop.
Okay. That was fast.
Andrew's a speedrunner, a death speedrunner. Can this walkway be a little bigger, please?
Nope, fuck you. Alright, yeah, just run past everything. Watch out. Yeah. That way. Boom. That way.
Boom, 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 boom.
See, wouldn't it, isn't it kind of pointless to have it over there when you can just run right over here? It just feels like artificial irritation. Like, there should be just a shrine right here.
I think this one is fine, because they probably put in that shrine first, and...
Oh, he's doing the laser. Boom.
Do I just wait for him? I'm not sure. I know he has to jump on the ground.
I think now you'll be able to hit him. Yeah, you can hit him now.
How do I...
I guess that's so. Fuck him up! Oh, and you can hit his hands, too.
Not when I'm dead, I can't.
Yes, you can. Not with that attitude. Alright. I'm gonna say let's each try one more time, and then maybe we'll
The Goddess
call
of
it.
Spring is only a 10-minute short. Oh, okay. I think that'll be pretty easy for Andrew to watch through. And
If it's older than Snow White, it should be public domain by now.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not keeping up the IP for that. That's probably part of the reason why they're making the new Snow White film, to be honest.
That's not how copyright works, though. Like, the old one is still going to become public domain.
I don't know how that works. I'm not a copyright.
Like, the only copyright they would hold would be on the new film. It wouldn't apply to the old one. The only way you could argue against that would be to say if they have a copyright on Snow White herself, which they can't have. It's a fairy tale character. It's been public domain for 1,000 years.
Is it 1,000?
Regardless, she was created before copyright law was even a thing.
She was
so
created
you can't
before America
copyright
was
her.
a thing. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's been 1,000. I know
It's been a while.
hundreds. Wait, why aren't you using the fire?
I'm just trying to get used to the pattern right now.
Man, fire.
Yep. Oh fuck!
Too slow.
I didn't know it was that quick.
Do some blow.
Well, I can't get the fire right now. I'll get hit.
It's called Sacrifice.
One of the things that makes this boss hard is the lack of times when you can hit it.
Yeah, understandable. But they give you a pretty big area.
Now I've got some time to get fire. Those are the times to do it when he jumps across.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, a lot more damage when you're on fire.
You also burn him, so he takes constant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you do more damage when his mouth is open.
It did pretty good that time. Alright, your turn. It's not a big deal if we lose the Amrita.
Public domain is 75 years after the creator dies. Is that how that works? I thought it was based on...
It used to be like 40 years, but Disney got it extended.
I thought it was based on, not on when the creator dies, but based on when the creation was created.
It should be when the creation was created, and again, that's how it used to be. But now it has to be after the creator. Honestly, why 75 years after the creator dies? Like, if the person is already dead, shouldn't it just go to public domain now? Like, what's the point?
I can't explain.
It's like, but the business needs to... Who cares? Fuck off. The entire reason copyright law existed was so that a person could create something without fear of it being ripped off later. Like, For it to last after their death eliminates the whole point of it. It's just, it only exists now to just hamper creativity.
A little bit. Oh, fuck.
That's an insta-kill.
I didn't realize that was laser. I thought he was going to shoot some shit.
Anytime his eyes become one eye, he's going to do the laser.
Yeah, I did not know that.
You want to call it here?
Yeah, let's end here.
Yeah, this is going to take us a while to beat. We did a lot of crazy shit this stream.
Yeah, it's getting more...
We've technically... We completed 2 missions before this. Like, so.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
It's getting kind of warm in here. I want to
Alright.
kind of get out of this room. I want to wash my hands and face. And...
Yep. Alright. I'm going to turn this off.
Do you have anything you want to say before we head out?
Thanks for the support on the Record of Ragnarok video. Let's get that up to 200k views, because then I get more money from the sponsor.
Please, go watch
Get it up to 200k views within the next 3 days.
Play it on repeat if you can. Just leave your computer on overnight on repeat.
Joking, of course, but, you know, would help. Why are we so dark on the thing?
Because we don't have the lights on.
Okay.
But anyways, guys, thank you. I wanted to keep the lights off because I kind of had a headache, but I wanted to do the stream. So thank you for bearing with this very shitty dark cave, the Dragon's Den. Thank you all for being here. We're going to go raid our friend Jeremy, AKA TheMythlogyGuy. He's a really fun guy. Until we see you a week from now on Magical Monday, because I will be gone Thursday to Sunday. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Most importantly, be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And remember the #1 rule in the Dragon's Den. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.